you laughing at? Whoa, look, it's time to go viral. I'm homicidal, I'm killing all my rivals. I'm the man, shit, I put that on the Bible. I Spotify my target, cause you know I got the title. Hey, I'm a Mac 2. I told baby shake that ass like she Apple. She said it's real, so she got my name tattooed. House full, so I hit it in the back room. Whoa, baby said she needed now, peep the urgency. I want a little Kim before she had the surgery. Leg spread on that hardcore poster. She love twerking, she just do it for the coach. Big dog, bull massive. 6 tray Chevrolet, I'm classic. All these niggas mad at me, that's tragic. The main bitch in the bed, that's graphic. Yeah, we about to go viral. Hey, we about to go viral.
But what's going on with you guys, man?
Y'all seen BG on the Breakfast Club responding about the verses and all
Hell
that?
no. What? You did one of them niggas die though?
Nah, who did?
One of the niggas from Cap.
No, that was nigga No Limit.
The nigga died. So this sacrificial shit be real.
You think, P ain't still got to sacrifice at this day.
P ain't still killing niggas? Nah, but it make a good story, don't it?
Natural causes, but
yeah, we all, well, I
guess they was asking BG who he thought won, and he was like, well, they can't fuck with us with the music. We smoked them, but they had their stuff together as far as the camouflage,
the fatigue and all that shit.
The presence, they had their shit together. He was like, man, I try to get everybody on the same page, but
bro,
BG wild, but
BG was just happy to be out.
Yeah, for sure.
He's just smiling the whole time.
Every moment he having, he enjoying.
I'm happy for him too.
Because you got to think to go from the top of the world, how he was to that.
Nigga, he did what, like a good 15 or something like that?
At least like 12.
17.
Hey, y'all see VwP&x son? She look a lot like C Murder. I'm reading comments.
You mean he looked like C Murder?
Yeah, he looked like C Murder. I'm like, hold on.
You talking about the picture where he was smiling at the grill?
Yeah, the grill in,
So wait a second. I don't, wait, is there people really that actually think that Cash Money won? Because
this guy,
a lot of people.
Delusion.
This guy.
And I was one of the only ones that's called say No Limit was going to win.
He did say No Limit was
going
to
win.
I
don't care about that. For one, I didn't say who won or lost because I didn't even get to see the whole thing.
I've only been looking at
For two, I said this nigga was the same nigga. Why it was going on? Talking about it's 4-0, 4-1 and all this. So to say a nigga got that Cash Money,
that was
got
the first 4 rounds.
I can't believe that.
Well,
how many rounds
they
was
got
it?
smoked after that.
How many rounds was it?
It was like 20.
Hey, everybody I asked, the only iconic part they remember is when he was talking to Birdman and niggas told him he played Bout It. It was over after that.
That's not the only iconic part.
That's all they say.
Pass me the things. Let's get him.
No, look.
There they go.
I don't care about that. But this is what they say. That's all I hear about that, and then I hear about VwP&x. But they can't give me nothing. They can't name 5
Can
songs.
you name anything other than Juvenile?
That part.
What?
Can you because Juvenile was like the only thing to talk about.
That's it. It's not matter. Like I said,
Juvie out.
Take Juvie out. They
This what y'all do. Y'all sound like this.
What?
Oh, I said they won, and then you said, well, what can you name about them? No, name what you said. Why they won?
Well,
and on top of that,
there they go.
Y'all said other than Juvenile, they played what's that? I'm Still Fly and all that, right?
They did.
So that
man, nobody care about that shit.
Them
niggas was uncoordinated. They was all over the place. Like he said,
Birdman was mad.
But would did that like contribute to the loss? Do you think if they would have had their shit more together, they maybe would have like won?
It would have made it look better. They wouldn't have won though.
So his point.
Okay.
So
Wayne wasn't. First of all, Wayne wasn't there.
This is what I said.
So you automatically
that's a big L. Yeah,
So this is how I compared it, Kylie. I said, y'all feel good about a win. That's like beating the Lakers without Kobe.
Well, wait.
Who's going to really count that?
If Wayne's not there,
talk to him.
Who's going to really count that?
Let me tell you,
count no Laker wins. Kobe not playing.
This is my era right there. Like, nigga, like I'm talking about like when I was in high school and I wasn't even into that shit. I was still into like hardcore hip hop. So when P was dropping these albums, some of that shit, I was like, man, that shit garbage. But I'm gonna tell you, them not having Wayne is equivalent to No Limit not having Mystical. Because if Mystical was there, what?
Mystical.
You don't remember the impact of
Mystical? Is No Limit though.
But if Mystical was there,
yeah, Mystical was a secret weapon for sure. That would have been a different aura in the building.
Y'all talking.
Do you think Mystical's impact is as much as Wayne's?
Impact is not as big as Wayne.
It's not as big as Wayne.
So you can't compare the two. Wayne is the GOAT as far as like Kobe. And like I said, what's the name? Mystical is like a Ron Artest or something.
He's not a Ron Artest.
Yes,
he's not a Ron Artest.
He ain't Ron. He like Chris Webber on those Kings teams that the Lakers was whipping on. Chris Webber was good as fuck. Those teams was just as good as the Lakers. It's just the Lakers surpassed them when it mattered, like in the fourth quarter But don't get it twisted. Those Kings teams could have easily won a championship. And I think Mystical, like, see, my family from New Orleans too. So like, I know all about that Mystical wave, even though some of that shit I couldn't fuck with.
Not to
but
cut you off real quick.
is-
You said the Kings team could have easily won a championship. Why didn't they win that ring?
Because they ran into the greatest duo in the history
No,
of...
because they ran the Kobe on the court.
They
That's
ran to-
cool.
No,
It
that's
don't-
my
listen,
point.
that
They
don't
ran to
even
the
matter.
greatest
He
duo.
said they was gonna win. So regardless of
can't
Wayne
win.
not
Say
being
that.
there,
Without
he
Wayne.
said they was gonna win.
But did you guys know Wayne was
No,
not
we
going to
did
be
not
there?
know Wayne was
I
not
said
going
he
to
wasn't
win.
coming.
You said
You
they
never
was
said
going to
that.
win when
I
you
said
thought.
Wayne wasn't coming.
When did you say
Wayne-
that?
Wayne
Go
ain't
run the
go-
live back. I said Wayne probably don't even show up.
Now Wayne ain't fucking with them niggas.
Wayne and Baby still got something going on. So
Nah,
I already
yep.
kind of knew like Wayne
Yeah.
don't pop out for nothing.
Only
Not only
per-
that, he said he not coming do no hot boy shit without Turk.
That
He's
too.
standing on that. He
That
like,
too.
nigga,
The
Turk
only-
ain't there, I ain't there.
The only thing we knew was around that time when they figured out that Turk wasn't going, then that was it. Niggas did not know for sure Wayne was going.
Niggas
Did
know
Wayne
for
and
sure.
Birdman piece it up over the whole Young Money shit, the
No,
deal,
he
and
said
the
all
all
money.
that?
Wayne got bread. He got paid after that.
So,
but Wayne probably just like that.
That still might be
relationship.
staying though. Yeah,
That's
Yeah,
still,
it's-
and
it-
Baby
yeah.
probably still
Yeah.
feeling the way because Baby wasn't trying to pay that nigga.
Give you all that bread, yeah.
Jay-Z had to pay his taxes.
Hey.
You calling Baby your daddy and Jay paying
Hey.
your taxes.
Yeah.
Come
And
on.
that's a brilliant segue, Viral, because there was something I brought up to you, and you was like, man, we can debate that. Because I texted you the other day, both of you guys, and I honestly, this is not me. I know people think that I say shit just for clicks. Nigga, when I said that shit about Ludacris, you can ask anybody that know me. I've always felt that way about him. I'm not saying that shit just for publicity. And what I'm saying right now is really what I mean. But I think that nigga Drake will absolutely wash Jay-Z in a versus. I'm talking about. Wait, am I the only one that thinks
Nah,
that?
I personally agree with you because I don't think
I don't.
I
agree.
don't,
Negative.
but I don't listen to enough
You
Jay-Z.
think
so
so?
Hold
You
on,
think?
hold on.
let me bounce.
Explain.
back.
Y'all
Yeah,
gotta
let
explain
me-
why.
Okay, I think song for song, and I think Drake can do a fucking 4-hour verses just off his song.
And Jay can't?
I think
No.
Jay, and I think Jay can do
And
it.
Jay can't?
And Jay
I
can
think
do.
Jay run out-
Jay can do
Bro,
2 days worth of verses.
Bro,
What is this
Drake,
nigga
bro,
talking about?
Drake has a lot of cuts that
Wait a
if you take away,
minute.
like again, I think verses is a lot about the performance aspect, songs that's gonna get you hyped.
Right.
I think Drake has a lot of that, bro.
What, he gonna play,
I think
Bedrock?
I think he has nah.
Bro, he
he
gonna
has
do
way more
YOLO.
than that.
So far gone?
He got a lot of songs off all of his albums that
All
he can
of
play.
those
Okay,
albums.
okay,
To really be
okay,
honest
y'all
with you,
gotta realize
that he
this
could
is
really-
verses. This is live.
Yes.
Yeah.
So the audience
They gonna-
energy.
They're gonna be captivated
So
with Drake.
when Jay-Z come out
Mm-hmm.
and he doing Dead Presidents,
Yup.
he doing Hard Knock Life.
Oh shit.
He doing the Dynasty niggas.
What we do?
What we do first hit.
Those do hit. Those
He
hit
can
for
play
sure, I
Change
guess,
Clothes
but-
against
Change
Drake.
clothes
Okay,
come
well
out.
look, I think
Hey,
Drake.
when I come
can-
back like Jordan,
I
wearing the
think
4-5,
Drake
it
will
ain't to
beat
play
him
games
with you.
It's to
I-
aim at you. Probably maim you.
Okay, but I think Drake will beat him just on his features.
Stop it.
And I
Jay
think
can-
he would destroy Jay so bad.
Jay can kill him on his own feature.
Bro,
like he
Jay-Z,
did.
hey, listen. Jay
On
will,
his
Tell
song.
that nigga again on his
Hey.
own feature.
Jay will run out of songs
He won't run
before Drake is even a third through his, and he'll start doing other
don't-
niggas'
hey,
songs that
how
he
can
picked
Jay-
from.
how can Jay
It
run
was
out of
all
songs?
His
Drake.
catalog is longer than Drake's.
It's longer than Drake's.
You are crazy. No,
Album for
I'm
album, are
sorry.
you smoking?
I
wrong with this
just.
nigga?
How many? I don't know how many albums. How many albums does Jay-Z have?
Jay-Z has over
double-
10. He
double-
has over 10.
double what
albums that
Drake
he
got.
got.
He has
Okay.
over 10. Sorry, guys. He has over 10. However, American Gangster, he ain't doing nothing on that album.
What you mean? What? That's a classic.
Rock Boys, you could do. He could do.
American
Rock Boys in
Gangster.
the building
Yeah,
tonight.
he could do a couple of cuts.
Off
But
the American Gangster album?
American Gangster Banks.
Are you
What about
smoking?
Really?
God, you better look up that track.
He
still
can go all the way
think
back to
Drake-
Jigga That Nigga.
I
Jigga
still
what?
think Drake.
Jigga
I don't
who?
know. I don't know.
Money
It depends,
Cash.
Y'all got
It-
love
it
for me,
depends on
I
the-
got
it depends
love
on
for
the
y'all.
crowd,
Bring
too.
up some of the Drake
Y'all
songs.
It depends on the crowd,
I go to
too.
war with y'all.
It depends on the crowd too. I think it's a
Nigga,
lot of that's
y'all-
gonna factor
Y'all
in.
want to hear niggas singing all day.
Now, see, if there was an all-male crowd, then yes,
I don't
Jay-Z
care.
wins. But if it's women with they men in the crowd, Drake is going to handle him so hard. Jay-Z is going to start performing
I fuck
songs
with Hard
of
Knock
guys
Life.
that he
Y'all-
beat
I
from.
fuck with songs like Hard Knock Life
He's
and,
gonna
and
start
like
performing
Big
Biggie
Pimpin' and
songs.
shit like that. But when you really hear it now, that's some kind
Big
of shit.
Pimpin'.
That shit aged
Big
bad.
Pimpin',
It's not
YOLO.
hot to
We
me.
going
no more.
track. Listen, you got to realize.
You
He
we
got
got
going
songs
track
with
for track.
Biggie. Are y'all smoking?
YOLO. Okay, we're going to go song for song.
YOLO.
Hey, look, and this
That's
ain't.
a good
Hold
song.
on, because
That's a
you
hit.
said if it's women in the crowd, you forgot he got his Beyonce bag. You forgot he got his
He
Foxy
got a
Brown
couple. He got a
bag.
couple of those, but
Hold on. You forgot the song.
that's not gonna hit more than.
You
That's
forgot
not
he got
gonna.
his Kanye bag.
That's not gonna hit more than.
What is these niggas talking about?
What kind? What?
But
He got.
you can name
He
all-
not playing no Kanye,
you can't
though.
forget
He not
Drake
playing
got
no
his
Kanye.
Future bag.
Hold on.
Which
'cause he's
is
a-
legendary.
This
Which
is
is
the Drake
legendary.
nigga. So
I'm
what
not
is
the
he
Drake
gonna play?
nigga. I'm not the Drake
He
nigga.
the Drake nigga.
I'm not the
Yeah,
Drake
for
nigga.
sure. So
I'm
look,
not the Drake nigga.
they
but
got 20
go ahead.
songs.
Encore.
Look, they got 20 songs.
love that song.
Give me 5 Drake unbeatable songs. Because I could probably give you 10 Jay
Passion
unbeatable.
fruit.
They don't even know what that is.
Passion fruit.
What is that?
Remember, this is verses. If Drake played this,
Controller. Non-stop. Non-stop.
Out of all the
Come
Drake
on.
songs,
He
you
could do
naming none
no,
right
no, yeah.
now.
He could do Legend. He could do a lot of
Hold
shit off
on,
of.
we're going home now.
He could do a lot of shit off. If you're reading this, it's too late. He could do shit off of
What?
Take
And I mean-
Care.
What are you gonna use, a meat dish?
He can do shit off Nothing Was the Same.
no,
he can
give
do
me
shit-
an unbeatable, like, okay, this in Drake bag. It's over.
I think you got Controller. You got Work. You got Let's Go Home. We're going home. You got Crew Love. You got
Love.
you got Take Care.
Controller's
You
unbeatable.
got.
What's
I'm saying in a
Controller.
you got.
Control.
Yeah, that was
Let's
it.
go.
Unbeatable?
Let's go home. I'm going home.
Those were top
What is
charting
that?
hits.
So-
He can do fucking problems.
I'm fucking Problems.
I love bad
He
bitches
could
that
do
make fucking problems.
Poetic
One
Justice.
mic,
He
one
could
mic,
do
one mic,
he
one
could do
mic.
Poetic
One mic.
Justice. He could do, but you wouldn't do that because it's Kendrick. But y'all are
could, though.
laughing because we might not listen to those songs every day. But I'm
if
saying
you-
on a mainstream level. And again, you're comparing another mainstream artist to another mainstream artist. So don't forget that just because you view Jay-Z a certain way, he's just as mainstream, if not more than Drake.
Man,
So let's establish
don't
that
forget
before
Hotline
we
Bling.
giggle at
Hotline
Drake
Bling.
because
Hotline
Drake
Bling.
had what's his name did some super PC features as well. Like they're both super guppy to me when
we
it comes to
talking
that.
song for song.
Exactly.
Song
And
for
it's-
song. These
no.
are charting songs that
Kylie,
were number
song
one.
for song.
I'm naming
Yeah.
songs
I
that
don't
were number
see
This
this
what
one.
you don't. This what you don't get.
Find Your Love. I'm naming songs that went number
All right,
one.
okay, look, this-
Fancy.
listen,
Fear.
Oh.
I could go.
Okay, Kylie, let me
Ransom
say something,
Freestyle. I could keep.
Hey, Marvin's
I could
Room.
go.
Let me
Marvin's
say
Room.
something. Y'all riding this
Do
shit.
Not Disturb.
Y'all named all singing songs for one. We talking about verses.
Bro, it's a verses.
Okay, I'll
It's
let you-
it
I'll
don't
let you
it don't
talk.
mean just about rap.
It is about, okay, it's verses. You saying hits. Y'all naming all these commercial hits. It's still cool enough.
And on them
I
songs,
know,
he's rapping
but
and
like I
singing on a
said-
lot of those
like
songs.
you said,
Doing
it's
both.
performance-wise. It's impact-wise.
Oh,
It's how it's
Dre
going to
is-
make the crowd feel and react.
Oh yeah, then Drake got it. Then
Drake does not have it.
I think he might have it over
Bro,
over
Y'all
Jay-Z.
naming stuff because, it was on the number one on the charts. Like,
No,
we
I'm
don't-
naming
like we don't know the
hits.
charts.
Hold
could
on,
be
let's do this.
Twisted.
Let's do this. Let's go song for song. Y'all name a song, we gonna name a Jay
No,
song.
that's not gonna work
See,
because
no,
go
hold on,
ahead.
wait, stop.
Go ahead.
It's not gonna work because whenever we name something, all you're going to do is be like that over that. Like
No,
so
I'm
it's
gonna
not
name
gonna
a
be.
song.
I'm gonna
It's
name a
not gonna
song and we
be.
gonna let the people
The
decide.
guys is not
All right,
of
fuck
a.
it.
It's
Name a
not.
song. You
We
said
go-
Controller. Controller your first song?
You could do Mob Ties.
No, who?
See, I don't be knowing the names of his songs, but yeah, go ahead. I'll do a
No,
song.
just name one. Go name
Tuscan
one.
Leather.
Tuscan
Boom.
Leather.
Go ahead. Hit him.
Renegade.
The motto.
The who?
The motto.
The motto.
Yeah.
I think-
fucking, yeah. Boom.
Yeah, that's the motto, nigga YOLO. That's a hit.
The motto. Big Pimpin' to get the motto out of here.
Okay. Are we looking for
Fucking
like,
problems.
fucking problems? Yeah.
99 problems, but Jane won.
I'm trying to think of more songs.
I ain't even got it in the female
Hotline
bag.
Bling.
Yeah, you can put Hotline Bling on there.
Hotline
Dirt
Bling.
off your shoulder.
Oh, dirt off your shoulders, cooking Hotline Bling. And if you want to keep it poppy, 03 Bonnie and Clyde, getting Hotline Bling out of here.
Damn.
Beyonce come out, shut that down.
Stay scheming.
Stay scheming.
That's a feature? Is that or is his song?
That's a feature.
You counting that?
You can
Okay,
do. I mean, it's a lot of
I'll
hits.
take
You could do
Stay
Find Your
Scheming.
Love. You could do
Stay
Work
Scheming
with
is with
Rihanna.
Okay, if you play Find Your Love,
Work with Rihanna.
Work with Rihanna.
I'm
You
playing
could do-
Song Cry. Song Cry is getting,
God
that's a
damn.
guarantee.
You could do. For me, you could do Fear. You could do
H to the Izzo, out of here.
God damn.
Over My Dead Body.
I'm looking at that one right now.
7. What is it? 7 p.m.
Started
in
from the
Bridal
bottom.
Bridal
Dead
Bridal
Presidents
Path.
getting that out of here.
Started from the bottom.
Started from
Dead
the bottom.
Presidents out of here. Imaginary Players out of
Pound
here.
cake.
Fuck
Pound
with me,
Cake.
you know I got it.
Jay's verse on Pound Cake is getting out of
It's a
here.
good verse.
Then you go back, like he said, he got features with Big. He gonna go play the
Wu-Tang Forever. You could
Oh.
do.
Hey.
Shit, you can play New York and get him up out of here.
facts. Encore. What more can I say?
Run this town.
Like I said, don't even get to the intros.
Seen it all.
We ain't got the takeover.
Hold on.
I don't know. We have to see.
Jigga
Yeah,
jigga, my nigga.
I'd have to
Excuse
see
me,
it
miss.
if it aged.
Pharrell come out. Excuse me. What's your name? Come on. Jay got some smooth shit
No, he
too.
definitely
Even if we
does.
playing smooth, we can play girls.
He definitely
That's
does.
what I'm saying.
Look, I'm on these niggas' side now. Make the song cry. I'm naming Jay-Z songs.
Can't knock the hustle. Mary J. Blige coming out. Y'all talking about features. Jay got
Cough up
legendary.
along where I'm from.
I mean, Drake got features. He do got pretty legendary
I'm still on
features.
Drake's side. I got you, Aubrey. Look,
Ain't no nigga Foxy Brown.
I got you, Aubrey. See, I don't be knowing. Dice pineapples.
Jay-Z probably got a feature with everybody in the game.
Money
also.
Cash Hoes.
Yeah.
Like, come on, bro. Jay-Z's
You
washing
could do his Versace verse. That's kind of that was a legendary
Jump
time.
Man.
You could do
One
Jump
of the
Man.
best songs ever.
He
Jump
said
Man's
Jump
not
Man.
one of the best.
Jump Man.
It was a
With
hype
Future.
song when it came
American
out.
Dreaming.
All these songs are
Rock
again are
Boys.
hype when they come out.
You
All the
was better
songs
off
y'all
saying- you
name
was better
are.
off saying where your ass was at with Future.
Yeah, you can do that one.
I don't know the
You can do
names
that
of
one.
them. I'm going through this shit and I'm looking at these song names and I don't know the names.
Jumbo,
I
you
gotta
can do
hear them.
Jumbotron popping.
What
Yo.
more can I say? Dirt Off Your Shoulder, Change Clothes, Encore. This is all just
What's
black
up? Can you
album.
pull up Scorpion for me? Because there's some hits on there
This
too.
all
It's
just
hits.
black album.
Look, I'm just going off.
I ain't even went.
All of them.
Hold on.
Look, go through
We
the
didn't
list.
even go to the best of both worlds bag with R. Kelly. We ain't even getting that bag
We
yet.
can't bring that nigga.
Like, come on, bro. We got hits with
Yeah.
R. Kelly, a
We
whole
didn't-
album.
I
We
think
didn't even
that
go. We didn't even go with the game. with
I
Drake.
think
He
he.
ain't in it
lose
for the
just
money
off
to
making
get
that
out the
album.
game.
Exactly.
Motherfuckers
Hey, he
better think
loses
before they
just
spit all
based on
money.
that
It's
album
cool.
he
He
did
got
with
stuff
a-
with
He
the
got
locks.
Jay-Z on there too.
He
Hard
got-
Knock,
he
Hard
got
Knock
stuff with
Life.
the locks.
Yeah.
Hard Knock Life, Unbeatable. Money Cash Hoes. You got the DMX feature.
That song with Maya.
Come on,
Crazy.
bro. He got the song with Maya. He got songs with J-Lo. I ain't even talking about In My Lifetime. I ain't got to that yet.
We didn't-
Streets is watching.
Blackout.
Come on, y'all niggas tweaking.
Yeah, I'm tweaked out.
You tweaking, bro.
I think we'd have to see.
I still will have to see it.
Maybe
because
I'm-
like I said, I'm not not a Drake
super up-
nigga.
I'm not
going
super on
based
Jay-Z,
off
'cause
just
I
how
ain't-
long this nigga been controlling the game.
You a Drake
and
nigga.
like, yeah, I do. I like Drake. I like Drake.
It's nothing
I
wrong
don't
with
hate
liking
Drake.
Drake.
This
you know
can't
what-
be like.
I know.
You know what's crazy? They brought up ignorant shit, but that's Jay and Bean.
That's Jay, exactly. Ignorant shit.
I didn't
White-
bring
can't-
that up. I didn't
You
bring
did.
that up.
You said that.
No, I didn't say
What's the
ignorant
ignorant
shit.
freestyle?
No, I
before
didn't
that?
say
Oh, yeah.
ransom
Oh, you said
freestyle.
ransom.
That's
You
way
right, you
deeper
right.
than that.
You
Yeah.
right.
Yeah,
Ignorant shit.
it's on the so far gone shit.
Okay,
It's
see-
which is a slap.
Ransom freestyle.
See,
thought that
I
Lil
was
Wayne.
going based
You
on
could do
his
that
longevity.
too. You could do Uptown.
And I
You could do
must
Uptown
admit,
Wayne
I might be
versus
wrong.
Birdman. You could do.
I might have to take the L today because
Ain't Jay on Welcome to New York City with Cam?
Yeah, we
Yeah,
might be
that's
taking
it
the
weak,
L.
though.
We might be taking the
You know
L.
that
Like I
ain't no
said,
song.
That's an anthem.
that's off
I
the
don't-
Old Boy album, right?
We have
Well,
Welcome to
yeah,
New
that's
York
weak.
City.
I
that's
don't
weak.
know as much Jay as y'all. So for me, the songs
No, I
that
know
I
all
know,
the Jay
I've
shit. See,
obviously
that's the
grown up
crazy
listening
part.
to more
I grew
Drake than
up
Jay,
on
than
Jay.
A
Jay
Star
for
is
me. So.
Born with J. Cole?
This the thing. He said longevity.
Yeah, I'm going off.
How can you go off longevity
When
when
Jay
before
been
you
in the
ever
game.
heard of Drake, Jay was already
Well,
going
because
platinum?
we haven't heard Jay-Z as far as songs on the radio since
Y'all
444.
talking
But-
about
But
radio.
Drake has never
But
stopped.
you talking
putting out
about
music.
radio, you got to realize that's pay
That's
to play.
control.
Number one, Drake. I mean,
Yeah,
Jay
but
was
those
going.
are hot
Jay was
songs.
going number one on the radio when
Those
Drake
are
was
good songs, though.
before Drake was on Degrassi.
Of
Hey,
course,
he
but
said,
but
I
when
had
did
business before you had braces.
yes, and that's cool. But when did
He was talking about Drake on
Jay-Z
that.
kind of like taper off into being more of a businessman?
Yeah,
Because think
a
about it,
long
Drake
time
comes
ago.
out around 2008, 2009, really takes off 2011ish. By then, what
Drake
comes
has
out?
not stopped.
What comes
since
out with Jay-Z in
06.
2011?
Jay said, you niggas still ain't catch my first life. He said, I think what he say?
I done about to lap you twice.
Yeah,
What
like-
came out in for Jay-Z in like 2011 or 12?
Jay-Z dropped that You, Me, Him, Her. Nigga,
Oh.
what?
That's what he dropped in.
That's probably one of the most freestyle
30's the
over
new
beats
20.
ever. Y'all just
Was
crazy.
that during that? I'm asking, what did he drop in like 2010 or 11?
I don't care what he dropped. I'm talking
Nah,
about.
because by that
Now
time,
they
y'all not
say,
understanding.
make
If he
hoes say,
tapered off by
make
then,
another hoe.
that's
Yeah, that album
25.
is
That's
crazy.
15 years ago.
2011 is Watch the Throne.
Okay, I might be wrong, man. God
Mm.
damn. I don't,
Yeah.
2011 is Watch the
Yeah,
Throne.
that's deep because we grew up listening to that, so
Yeah,
that was
okay,
that's
okay.
that's true.
yeah, we.
That
Niggas
got
in
Otis
Paris,
on it.
He
Niggas in
dropped
Paris,
that, what he
Otis.
gonna play against?
Y'all
No,
niggas
no
whipping.
church in the
No
wild.
church in the
Yeah,
wild.
these niggas
Yeah,
whipping on us, bro.
yeah, no, those are hits.
Y'all niggas
He
whipping
couldn't
on
play
us.
those, but those are hits for sure.
Why he couldn't play?
Because he don't fuck with Kanye.
It don't matter. It's
It don't
his.
matter.
You playing a song with a nigga you don't fuck with?
It don't
Hell
matter.
yeah.
He only
Hell,
gotta-
these niggas saying anything.
He only gotta play his
These
verse.
niggas know damn well these niggas don't fuck with a nigga. They
Hey,
not
if that
playing a
was the
song
case,
with him.
he
only
has
gotta
music
play
songs.
verse.
These niggas up here not doing that.
He
They
gotta
not
use
doing
those
that.
songs
These
because
niggas-
if
these
he
niggas-
wasn't able to use those songs,
They not even
then
play the
Drake
verse.
wouldn't use the songs. He got smash hits like
You saying
Maybach
stay
music.
scheming?
One mic.
You saying stay
Who
scheming?
he
Drake
with?
can't use
I
stay
didn't say
scheming.
he said stay scheming.
Well, you said stay scheming. Drake can't
No,
use stay
but
scheming because he don't
that's
fuck with
why I
Ross.
said Jay-Z is able to use those Kanye songs because Drake would have to use those songs with him and Rick Ross, the Maybach music songs, because him without those songs, he can't even come close to the Jay-Z shit. So he needs these features to actually compete.
Drake don't have a Can I Live?
What?
Can I Live? Drake don't have that. Drake don't have a damn
What's
president.
that? You remember?
Worst behavior?
Worst behavior, nigga. You remember?
When Jay-Z started getting in that girls bag song cry.
What about the whistle song that he remade? Pump, pump. I go on and on. That song. What's the name of that shit?
It's gonna turn
that's
into
too short. You talking
Jada
about-
No,
Kiss
but Jay, remember
versus Dipset.
Drake redid it. I go on and on. Can't understand why.
Jay is gonna slaughter
You
him.
remember
Y'all-
he started?
It's
y'all
gonna be a
was-
slaughter. It's
Y'all
not gonna be
was
close.
better off saying Wayne than Drake.
Nah, not for me because I don't.
I
don't
mean,
know.
you ain't got to say, but Wayne catalog can
This
go.
dick
somewhere.
Wayne's
Afraid,
catalog
you
can't
know.
get him out of there. He doesn't have enough commercial.
Guilty and
Yeah.
still proven innocent with R.
You-
Kelly.
He's not getting Jay-Z
This
out
what
of
you
there.
not understanding.
I
You
really
don't need
fucked up.
commercial songs.
Right.
The Locks didn't use every commercial song when they murdered Dipset. Like, y'all gotta understand this niggas, when they do verses, you realize who can rap and who can't.
They should have put the Locks against like the only people.
I'm confused at what that means though because
Rap, because
Okay,
when I hear
how
him
about
spitting,
this?
then
Hold
you
on,
realize,
one mic,
Yeah.
one mic.
My bad.
when you hear him rapping, then you realize, okay, this is bubblegum versus a nigga that's lyrical ability. It's gonna be a whole different ball
but
game.
what you're
Okay,
saying about
okay.
that's like 10% of the performance, 20% of
since
the
you want
performance.
to put it that way, and I did make the mistake and name a nigga because even though I like Drake's songs, I don't really know his songs, but I can name somebody I think will hang with Jay-Z, may not beat him, but Mobb Deep.
Everybody keep saying Mobb Deep.
I think Drake,
I don't think Mobb
Kanye.
Deep
Mobb Deep is a
nothing.
group.
Me personally,
first of
I
all.
think Drake. I think Kanye.
You
can
gotta
hang
put
with
a
him.
group against Jay-Z.
No, Mobb Deep is a duo.
Yeah, that's a duo.
one-on-one
I-
against Drake, Jay.
So you
it ain't
think? So
happening.
you think?
I think Kanye
so you
can hang
think,
with
so
him.
You think
Drake.
So you think Drake is better than Wayne?
Rapping ability.
Yeah, I'm taking Drake over.
I listen to
Wayne.
more Drake songs for sure.
I'm
I'm
taking
not
Drake over
asking y'all that. I said, do
I'm
y'all
not.
think he's
I'm
better
not.
than
I'm not
Wayne?
one of those
Yeah,
niggas gassed
yeah.
off Wayne like
Yeah,
that.
he makes-
I like
he
Wayne. I
makes-
think
he
Wayne
makes better
good,
songs to me,
But
yeah.
when niggas start talking
Overall,
about
yeah.
Wayne is the GOAT, and like I'm not one of them niggas that even agree with
To
that.
me, Drake
No,
makes
I can't
overall
agree.
better.
I'm
better
not a
songs.
mixtape Wayne listening
just-
type
I
nigga.
forget y'all like the Loverboy.
Nah, it's just I
To
just
say
You got
Drake
Rise.
is better than Wayne is
You're
crazy.
talking to two light skinned niggas, and this
Yeah.
nigga, this man,
Nigga, I'm
he
not light skinned,
literally
nigga,
just
I'm
said
brown.
rapping ability. You saying Drake has better rapping ability?
No, I'm
than
saying
Wayne?
he makes
Not
better.
better than
He
Wayne.
makes
No, he
better
makes better songs
music
than
than
Wayne.
him.
By what parameters?
But there's multiple.
By a song.
Bro,
No, him.
so-
what
yeah,
parameters?
By the way it sounds, so the producing, the chorus, how it's put together, the composure of the song, the lyrics. I'm confused as to like that's what makes every song good,
What
right?
Drake album can compete with the Carter 2?
To me, Take
Man,
Care,
Scorpion?
Take
The
Care.
fuck
Nothing
out
was
of-
the same
Take care.
for me. Yeah,
Crazy,
The
man.
views.
for me.
Was that
Yeah.
I just,
views?
want y'all to hear this right now.
Hey,
For
y'all
me,
hear this out here,
They
right?
can't even fuck with the Carter 2 or 3.
I'm listening to that more than that. Yeah, for me.
Yeah, I'm not bumping mixtape Wayne like that.
I didn't
I'm
say.
not.
I said
I'm
the
not.
Carter.
Bumping, I'm not really bumping
mixtape
Carter's.
Wayne. That's-
I'm not
that's what
really.
made
Not
Wayne-
anymore.
That's what
Really.
made Wayne.
That's
Yeah.
when he started getting
I'm
to that
not.
point.
Hold on, you do realize mixtape Wayne made Jay walk out the booth and take a long walk through the park like, I don't know if I got this
And y'all
anymore.
saying he can't get him out of there? He got him out of there in real life.
Yeah, I don't.
Jay literally said, I don't know
he
if
said,
I got
I
the
don't
rest.
I
Listen
think
this.
that's all Wayne hype though. Y'all got to realize at a certain point, everybody was so overly hyping Wayne up. I don't know if half of these stories are real.
He did like 200
Like I
features in
don't
a year.
see
Over 200.
I don't see Jay-Z really walking out the booth. I think that's
Jay
part
said
of the
it himself.
lore. I know that.
He
but
like, nigga, I don't know if I got it.
I
Like,
know that, but
the
y'all
shit
gotta
he just
remember
said
at
on
one
his
point
beat-
the whole industry was on this Wayne kick. And I just think it was the lore of Wayne.
I
don't
think Wayne is
people-
nice. I'm not
I
saying
think
he's
he's
not.
good.
I'm
He's
just-
great.
Wayne
Top
was
five
turning.
easily.
No, Wayne turned your song into his song
Yeah, I know, but
and made it better.
yeah, I can't say that. though.
dreadlocks and face tats. I'm the apex.
Apex.
Hey,
What
these
are you talking
Hey,
about?
you can go like 30 episodes. These niggas have
See,
done
y'all,
that. And
y'all
you
at
listen.
that age where
But so
y'all
it's
was
cool.
on that. Like
It's
I
cool.
wasn't.
Do
I
you
wasn't.
understand what he just said with that?
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
of
the
course,
apex
but like-
of what we have today. He's
Yeah,
the,
but
he's the
I
pinnacle.
I
wasn't-
made the
I
He
get it.
birthed you
We get it.
niggas.
What up, twin?
We do get it.
Like the
Yeah, I
culture
get
you
it.
need.
But-
I get it.
It-
I might have to rap before I leave because like people might think I don't know nothing about rap at all. Because
You
I'll be
talking
saying,
like you
You
don't.
yeah.
no, but I'm just, it's.
But how many people, and again, this is
I'm
why,
taking
hold on.
a lot of people
How
on
many
Wayne.
people in these crowds like deeply care about what you care about? If you get what I'm saying.
We saw that with the Dipset
with
versus
certain
Jada.
fan bases though, but
No,
look
no,
at
but
who
you
you're
gotta
putting.
think.
Look at who you're putting up. So like, listen to what I'm
Go
saying.
ahead.
If you put up Jay and Drake, for Jay, there's going to be some hip hop purists for sure in the crowd, right? But he also has amassed a very, very large following off of being mainstream. So much so that even in the beginning, you had Pac saying, "Hey, fuck Jay-Z," right? So it's like he's always been what he was. He has
wasn't
the, hold on.
mainstream then.
He has the. I'm saying he's always had the ability to me to do what he's doing. He's doing it. And that's what he's amassed a great following off of. With Drake, you're gonna have people who, some people are into battle rap. You're gonna have some people who toe the line of caring about lyrics and not. And then you're gonna have some people who just like sounds. So this is gonna be the mixture of the crowd where it's like
You're
niggas
right.
aren't gonna be in the crowd like
Battle rap.
fuck face tats, I'm the apex. Like niggas aren't not
why-
every nigga's gonna be doing that is
Who's
what
not?
I'm saying.
We
not
saw-
every nigga.
Bro,
With
we
certain
saw
fan-
that. Y'all
you're
said
not,
that
you're
with
not getting
Dipset.
you're not getting what I'm saying.
I
He's
get
not
what
getting
you're
what I'm
saying, but I'm saying
It's certain
you
fan bases.
underrate. You
Certain
I'm
niggas
underrate.
gonna be
not
feeling that shit.
underrating it. You're underrating what these niggas fan bases
No,
are.
you
You're
underrate the fan
overestimating
base.
what Jay-Z's fan base is.
See, look,
No,
you
you're
know-
overestimating what Drake's fan base
Exactly.
is.
No, not at
Nobody
all.
want to hear
What
this
did I
nigga
just
singing
say?
for a whole
Yes,
15,
they
20
do.
songs.
Yes,
they
What are you
do.
talking
I
about?
want to hear that.
What
Yes,
are you talking
they
about?
are.
If they're
It's
popular
niggas in the
songs that are
crowd. When Jay-Z dropped Takeover, and then he come and do some Scorpion singing shit.
or he do back to back. He could do back to back, and that's gonna go crazy.
That's not gonna go crazy,
He
but
do back to back, the crowd going crazy.
Back to
But
back.
that's my
not going
thing.
crazy.
Look, these niggas can, bro.
That's not going crazy.
Why? Why? If
Because
Takeover's going crazy 40 years later,
I'm
why
gonna
is
tell
back
you
to
why.
back not going crazy?
Because what Kendrick did to Drake,
Yeah, that's true.
it took
Now
the
that's true.
sting off back to back.
But Ken, so
Right.
then why
He
are we even
probably
putting them
did.
together? Because Drake
And
can't win against
fuck
nobody at this
Toronto,
point.
man.
He could pull out a grand slam home run, and if you putting that into the mix, then the conversation's over. He
No,
can't win
the
against
conversation's
nobody.
not over.
Because he's gonna get cut.
That's like us saying,
Like, what are we talking about?
No,
Because that's what.
That is the
no,
conversation
it's
is
not.
over.
The conversation's not over. The conversation's over when it comes to Jay-Z.
exactly.
But Nas did the same
What are
thing.
you
That's just
talking
it. That's all.
But Nas, Kendrick, Jay-Z,
Drake, will,
either.
Drake.
It-
I mean, Jay will little boy Drake.
He might. I don't
would.
know. I'm
He's
just
gonna
saying it's
look
not
like
gonna be
nothing.
Every-
standing next to
Every
Jay.
song
I'm telling
he's
you.
been on with Drake, he's murdered Drake on his features.
Pound cake.
Pound Cake,
Jay
he
went
bodied
harder.
him. You got to think Jay from '96
I know all Drake. I'm Jay-Z shit.
when that dead
But-
president's to represent
I
me.
I was on tour in the
he
Hard Knock
wasn't
tour. I was on
around
that
though,
tour.
so he's not. He don't understand the nostalgia. That
Okay,
Go ahead.
how about this?
I don't. You're right about that.
Maybe
for
I
sure.
fucked the whole shit up because I really don't know Drake songs like that. I just know the nigga be having smash
Don't
hits
try to
on the
save
radio.
face.
You do know the radio's
No.
paid, right? Okay, so look, let's have this
But
conversation.
DMX would be
But
Jay-Z.
you're the guy. This is what I'm saying. Listen to what he just said. The radio's paid. You cannot say that when the guy that you're rooting for, low key, is one of the niggas that a lot of niggas
Right.
talk about being that kind of nigga.
Exactly.
So you can't sit up here and be like, "Oh, the radio's paid." How
Well,
many
he-
radio hits this nigga done got?
Before streams, I'm
Oh, my
talking record
God.
sales. I'm talking merch. I'm talking tours. I'm talking Jay
he ain't
been
selling merch.
doing that. Ben rock.
He's been
he
doing
had one
what-
of the biggest tours,
But
nigga.
I was there.
and so has Drake
was
though.
there.
So,
he had one of the
but
biggest
are
tours. You remember he
Yeah, I was
battled
there.
DMX backstage.
I was there.
But
Like, what
are
we talking
you?
about?
Are
But
you?
I'ma tell you-
That's what I'm trying to figure out. What are you? Like, what is the morality of it? Because you saying, "Oh, radio hits." You saying that about Drake, but Jay-Z is that.
How?
He is that. What do
But
you mean?
one
Nigga has
thing-
title. Nigga had songs in your phone when you
See, you
bought
named
it.
Tidal. This is I'm talking.
What are we talking about?
Before Tidal existed? I'm talking about with
Well, let me
City
say
Play.
We're
something
talking
about that-
but we're
that-
talking
that-
about. You're talking about from 90 to whatever. I'm talking about from like 2008, 9 when he fucked with Beyonce till now.
But
nigga.
hold on.
you, though.
That's
his
where
hope.
you listen. That's where you fuck up.
No.
because you can only
You're-
start with Drake from there, and
But
I'm starting
no,
with Jay
you're
from
not getting what I'm
96.
saying. You're taking a very small piece of what people know him for and trying to apply it to his whole career. A lot of his career is being a businessman. It is, bro. It's being
No,
a businessman.
okay,
it's being
well,
mainstream.
let me back up
I'm not,
with
hold on,
y'all.
hold on.
Okay.
I'm not saying.
Crazy.
I'm not
Let him
saying.
land, let him
I'm
land.
not saying
Let him
he's
land.
not a good rapper, but I'm saying he's just as mainstream for the last 15 to 20 years as Drake has been.
As Beyonce's husband.
Let's
does
just
that
keep it
mean,
100.
though?
What does that mean, though?
That everything that you're saying about Drake, the tour or Jay-Z, the tours, the albums, the radio hits, and then when I say the same thing about Drake, you say, well, that's made up. Why would you use that as a judger?
I'm not saying
'Cause
it's made
fake,
up.
But you're using it for him.
I'm not saying it's
the
made
same
up. I
thing.
said Jay was doing that
That's what I'm
before
saying.
Drake ever thought to pick up a
But
microphone.
let me tell you guys, let me go back to
Yeah.
what you were saying, because you kept bringing up that tour, and I was there.
I-
That was one of the biggest tours I've been involved in, or got to watch, or seen, or been around. I've been around a lot of tours. That was more of a DMX tour than Jay-Z tour.
All right, regardless of
Jay-
that.
DMX
Let him land, let him land.
You had the opening act was Redman and Method Man. These niggas came out on bungee cords. This how the show started. They swing it through the crowd. So you already like, God damn, it's gonna be the greatest tour I've ever been on. Then them niggas finish with How High. Then next thing you know, they have a screen on every stage in every state for this tour that went from one end of the stage to the next. Just one long movie screen. And for 15 minutes straight, it's just a nigga wheeling. Like the camera, and it's just for 15 minutes straight. And you're like, what the fuck? And then that motherfucker, boom, boom, drop. Bro, I'm telling you right now, the feeling you got when that come through 1, 2, who you want? When that shit dropped, nothing Jay-Z did could even compare. Even though Jay-Z destroyed, but that was a DMX. He was so on fire that I know it's a Hard Knock tour, but it should have been the Rough Rider
What
tour.
they
Does
gotta do
Jay-Z
with
have a,
Drake?
does Jay-Z have a
that-
run?
Well, no, because you guys keep bringing up this tour.
No, we
and
understand
what
that,
they gotta
but
do with
it's still,
Drake?
it's
But
still, it's
Jay-Z
still,
couldn't even handle his.
regardless
He
of what-
couldn't lead his own tours. What I'm saying.
Nah, he let him. They just said DMX is one of the greatest performers to
Ever.
ever do it. We
And
know
so
this. Nobody can compare to
Nobody
X.
can
Y'all
compare
brought
to
that
X.
up, though. That's
But-
why I'm bringing
but
it up.
nobody can compare to
But
X
we're not.
performance.
But that's neither here nor there because we're not talking about X.
Right.
Rest in peace. We're talking about
Jay Tour.
Drizzy, Drake. We're talking about Drake.
Y'all be switching up.
Does Drake name ever come in the top 5 conversation of rappers?
They bet not.
Does
No.
he ever get mentioned
No.
by any of his peers as being the
No.
greatest rapper alive? or
Yeah,
to
how
do it?
could you? when
Before the
people
writing
write your
scandal.
songs?
I'm just saying
now,
though.
no.
But does Jay name come up?
It
Of
used
course.
to. Yeah.
Who pays homage when they say, "Oh, even Wayne, oh, I'm the best rapper alive since the best rapper
Bro,
of
but
time."
you're-
Top 5.
I'm
I
not
know what
taking
y'all
what
saying.
Drake-
though.
what Jay-
This is what I'm
what
saying
Wayne
though.
say. Like, I'm
Regardless
not a
of
Wayne
all of this
nigga
that
like
y'all
that.
saying, we talking about catalog. He's going based off of his knowledge.
Exactly.
He doesn't understand the hits or the impact the same way he doesn't understand when 50 came out with Give Your Die Trying. You had to be there. No, I'm saying when you had to be there for certain songs.
You had to be there.
So you had to be
You
there.
had to be there
when
when
Jay
50
was
dropped.
dropping hits. And then
Yeah, you had to be there when
and
Jay
then
was
you
dropping
gotta
for
think
sure.
the people he was competing with was on a different level. Them niggas was real rappers.
You
This
right.
the run Drake got, you got all these niggas that's
Who?
off perks and
You
stuff
have to
like
remember.
that.
all
Hold on.
baby
What are you talking
Waynes
about? You before
that
bro,
Drake
that's,
is
that's
against. You right.
You
That's
have a
good
point, but before
No,
the
that's
baby
a good
Waynes, who was it? Because 2009, 10, 11, 12, the Lils didn't come around to 2016, 17. So wait, because y'all like to do that. There's a whole plethora of rappers in that time, and I wanted to talk about that were dropping good music. You had Cole, you had Kendrick, you had Big Crit, you had Rick Ross doing his thing. You had
Action Bronson.
you had
Vince
other rappers
Staples.
at the time that was going crazy. Let's stop
I
acting
love
like
Vince Staples.
people's mind get polluted with rap because the last 5 to 8 years has been so terrible, bro.
So
In that
terrible.
I'm not polluted.
2012 era, it was niggas still lyrical as fuck, and Drake was amongst those niggas.
All the
You
rappers
right.
that
That's what it
Jay came up with.
He wasn't fucking with none
Listen,
of
this
them.
is what I'm
That's what
saying,
it
though.
was. We was
All the-
talking Big
let me
3,
listen to-
Big Sean. All them niggas
Okay,
came out
all
doing
of
their
that
thing.
you saying is cool.
Popping it. Okay.
All the rappers that Jay came up with are named as
No,
the
for
greatest
sure.
rappers.
You got that. I'm not.
to ever
I'm
do
not
it.
saying you don't got that.
Jay came up in the golden era.
You right.
Like the golden era.
And it
Could,
was,
hold on,
I'm
could
The
Drake,
Biggies, the Big
could
L's.
Drake
the
be
Pacs.
Drake in the golden era?
He wouldn't exist with that scene.
Would he
shit.
exist?
well,
It's a different
absolutely
time,
not,
bro.
because you
I'm not
got to
gonna-
remember, without Kanye and that 808 album, because that's what changed music. When the 808 album
Kanye,
dropped,
we was growing up
that
with, like,
showed
come on,
niggas
bro.
I could put out, because that was the first time you ever heard a rapper sing. I'm not counting T-Pain. That 808 album, I remember after that. Then
That's
you
not
got,
the first time. Ja Rule
Ja Rule
was
been
doing
doing
that. Been
True.
doing that. Ja Rule was Drake before Drake.
No. You
Ja
know what
Rule
I'm
was Drake
Nah,
before
nah,
Drake.
No, we're not doing that.
Fuck is we talking
Ja
about?
Rule was doing
Ja
that
Rule
on
was Drake
hooks.
before Drake.
Nah.
No.
He had
Ja Rule
elements
was
of it.
doing that on hooks. What I'm talking about is full ass songs where there's no sing. Like
They got
Ja
the same
Rule
singing
was
ability,
doing
if we
that
being
R&B
honest, but-
hook shit and then rapping. I'm talking about where a nigga was fucking singing his verses. That didn't start to that
Nigga, that's an
808
R&B
heart.
song.
Exactly. So I'm saying.
So it don't even matter.
Without that album, we don't get a Drake. So to ask if Drake can survive in that era, absolutely not. Kanye couldn't survive in that era. So hell no, Drake couldn't.
Kanye could survive in that era.
In what era?
Kanye could survive in that era.
Did he turn on?
Kanye. Hold on.
No.
Common was there.
He could not.
If Common could survive, Kanye got Jesus Walk.
That's whack.
He got All
man.
Falls Down, Through the Wire.
got
Kanye
hits.
still
Them
got
was
hard
Them
hits.
songs
got
ain't
hits.
whack. Them songs
Fuck is you
ain't.
talking about?
Niggas ain't listening to them songs in the tunnel.
But if you
during
play
the
them
golden
right
era.
now-
Them
Yo,
songs
we
is
had
get-
we had
them
that
songs
conversation.
is
We
getting
did.
no play at the tunnel.
Y'all naming everything but
They
the
not
verses.
getting no play
Y'all
at,
naming everything
Glam
but the
Slam.
verses.
No, not at the tunnel, but you got to think.
Or Glam Slam.
You gotta think.
Not in the golden era.
Raucous Records was a thing back then.
Black
The Backpack
Star.
niggas, Black
Star was
Los
on
Gangs,
there.
like, come on, he gonna be a Raucous
Gangstar.
Record nigga.
He ain't. Nah, Bumpy Knuckles and you got Killer Priest and nah, Kanye not in that era.
Kanye's in there, bro.
He ain't, no. It's too hard for Kanye.
No. He was
He-
in the beginning of his
no.
career. No, in the beginning of his career, those are the niggas he was hanging around with.
Close to Kanye.
But he transitioned from
I
that.
could say like Souls of Mischief was what Kanye wanted to be. You know what I'm saying? Like OPO and them niggas from the Bay, like this, the 93 to Infinity niggas. Like,
you gotta think conscious rap was more
but like,
acceptable
I'm
back
not.
then.
Kanye is too whiny and too. I don't think he's good. He's a good rapper, but as far as like cutting your head off with the bars, because that's in the golden era was the objective.
But subject matter
That
back then.
nigga Kanye not cutting nobody
Like you
heads
just
off.
said, substance is subject matter.
But hold on, and when you say that again,
He not surviving in that era.
I don't.
Rast-ass?
Hold on, go
Not
ahead.
at all.
A lot of the subject matter, what made Drake famous, right? Like whether we gravitate towards it, because not all the songs I gravitate towards, but he has subject matter in his songs. It's only up until it's only up until
What subject matter?
Women.
bro. He's talking about women.
That's it.
He's talking,
Does he bring
bro.
up
But
AIDS?
again, it's still subject matter that a lot of people might relate to.
Women.
You have to. I'm again. This is. It's like you have to put your mind into a consumer or just a regular person. Not everybody's going to think that way that you're thinking. So you're just like, well, who want to hear that? A lot of people want to hear that. That's
How
a lot of
if
niggas.
you-
A lot of niggas on YouTube right now have made millions of dollars off talking about women.
But if you look at
This is
who
what
the
niggas wanna
greatest
talk about.
rappers are, when you start to write it
But we're talking about
down,
a versus.
We're talking about
You
Black
keep
Thought,
talking about
Prodigy.
the greatest this
Let
and
him
that.
make his
I'm
point.
talking about when we get in front of a crowd of people.
that matters,
And they
nigga.
put-
Did you not see Jadakiss? He's the logo for verses. And Jada wasn't even looked at like, oh, Jada got mainstream hits until the verses happened.
That's
and they
my
started
point.
going in their bag.
I
Hold
don't
on.
put-
Them
See.
niggas, Dipset thought they didn't have hits. Oh, y'all don't even make songs for women. He said,
Hey, that what?
We ain't got song for the bitches.
See that?
I need a ride or die
Who?
chick.
But like, who is that dumb? See, like
Mariah Carey hit
See,
songs.
I was
Niggas
like,
ooh.
I'm like really.
I done
interested
forgot
in that.
about this. I
She-
forgot
Lil
the
Chat
bad
hits
Jada
with-
and
for
them
the
guys.
bitches, nigga.
I
I
forgot
was-
the Locks had this.
No, I was in that era, and like when I didn't. I
Most
never,
niggas thought the Locks was gonna lose, nigga.
Facts. They thought the Locks was
Ooh.
getting washed.
Most majority of people, nigga, we was the only ones
Hey,
talking
you
about
know
the Locks
the
was
niggas
gonna,
who
gonna
thought
do
that
something.
the Locks was gonna lose? The niggas that thought it was cool when Cam was wearing pink. See, you got the niggas who thought that shit was cool, but then you had them niggas like me and my homies on the other side that like, man, that shit weak as fuck.
I don't even care
That
about
shit
that.
weak.
Niggas
No, we
start
talking about the
niggas-
music.
But
Niggas
I'm
start,
saying,
regardless of
that's
that, though.
if that's what decided
Yeah.
who liked
No,
the
you
music.
gotta think.
Niggas thought that Jadakiss and them didn't really have
Man.
mainstream
Any nigga
music.
thought
They
that
didn't
don't
have
know
a
rap.
certain type of rapping style. People right now, Jadakiss now getting his props because of that. But outside of that, you bring up Jadakiss, man, them niggas suck, or this and that.
I don't
Besides
think
unless
that.
you
I
know
don't
rap.
think that.
But you
Jadakiss
probably,
does
but
not
before that, you probably still, even right now, y'all probably can't name 5 Jadakiss songs.
No, I can't.
can
but
name 5
but you
Jadakiss albums.
are you mentioning? You're just mentioning them because they're not
Like-
on the same level. Even if they're mainstream to you, they're not Jay-Z and Drake mainstream. There's
No,
way-
but what
way.
we're saying is leading up to the verses.
No way.
People was thinking the Locks, and they couldn't
Yeah.
think of any radio hits. So they said Dipset got
But
so
I'ma
many
tell
hits.
you, you
hold
gotta-
on. They said Dipset got so many hits, it ain't gonna be close. And then they started pulling shit out of the bag that
Mhm.
people forgot
No.
about, and that nostalgia hit.
But you
Well,
That's
sorta-
what you
No,
miss.
but
Hold
you-
on.
there-
That's what he's missing.
Yeah,
is that nostalgic feeling when you hear a song that you grew up listening to and it hit again.
But you
and
also,
then that new shit hit, you like.
but you
"Ah,
also,
hell
you know
no."
what you're missing? You're missing that
The same
even
shit.
though
Really.
Dipset and Locks, that's still two different eras. because the Locks era was not the Dipset era. The Locks era is still in that Jay-Z.
So is Cameron.
Do you know what Cameron
What
started
you talking
rapping?
about?
No.
Cameron
First of
started
all,
rapping with Mace, nigga.
Yeah, but
Big L.
Dipset didn't come out. He didn't start Dipset until he already lost his label when he was with Entertainment. Like Dipset came out like way after
early
the fact.
2000s.
Early 2000s.
No, bro.
Early
Listen,
2000s was Dipset.
I'm telling you, Dipset was
Early 2000s.
okay. But the Locks. So what I'm trying to say is what you're missing. There was a group of people, circa my age, who fucked with the Locks. By the time that Dipset shit came out, we fucked with Cam. But Cam, with that horse and carriage bullshit, with that.
Horse and Carriage was classic.
Oh boy came
That
out.
shit was
Niggas was
bullshit.
fucking-
This where you,
When you in the golden era
This
and
is what I'm
that
talking
horse
about.
and carriage
That was
shit
the
came
golden
out,
era.
Yeah, exactly.
Fuck are you talking
That's
To
what
about?
I'm
some
saying.
niggas-
If you was in the golden era, you had niggas like me who really fuck with rap niggas who thought that horse and carriage shit was garbage.
Nobody thought Horse and Carriage was garbage.
Bro, I am
Fuck is you
44.
talking about?
I was there when it happened.
No,
It
nobody
was a
thought that.
lot.
That's what you was making Cam.
Bro,
When that Horse and Carriage hit, that's when
Hey.
Cam really started blowing up.
yeah. For a certain group of people. But
That's what
you
I'm saying
said
about
rap.
Drake.
You
That's
exclude the group of people
Yeah, you
like
are.
me and my hip-hop niggas who thought that shit was weak. You gotta remember, Mace ran the rap game back then. And it was a lot of niggas that thought Mace was whack.
The Four Horsemen.
See,
Cam
that's
was a
what
part
y'all-
of
Y'all-
legendary shit.
You guys
the Four
are.
Horsemen is Razzcast, Corrupt. Yeah.
No,
It's
with Cam and them
Cannabis, Razzcast, Corrupt, and Killer Priest. Cam not in that.
No, I think Cam was in that.
No, I know he's not for
I
sure.
think Cam was
I
in that.
produced a song for them for Four Horsemen. No, he wasn't.
I think he was in there.
No, I'll tell you who they are. You want me to name them again? It's Killer Priest, Cannabis, Razzcast, and Corrupt.
I don't think y'all much music fans as y'all like to believe.
I'm not saying.
No, I know I
I'm
am.
not saying I'm a
Back in
diehard.
Cam
I'm
was on
not
that
saying
Fantastic
I'm
Four.
a.
Yeah, he was on the Fantastic Four.
No,
I'm not saying I'm a music fan.
Big
Big
Pun,
Pun,
all the way
Horse
like
and-
that.
Yeah, I think he was in there.
No, he wasn't. But listen, you got to understand that that's two separate eras. So by the time
Bro,
when
early
Cam took over New York's rap scene and he was doing that pink shit, it was kind of a little past the Locks era.
keep saying the
so
pink thing.
people who thought that the Dipset niggas was gonna smoke the Locks niggas was not niggas that grew up on the Locks.
Dipset came out in 2003.
Okay, and
So,
when-
so you
talking
don't.
about the
So,
Locks in
so
96.
that's still a prominent era. That's when 50
we talking
Cent
about the
was
Locks
big.
doing 96,
what?
97.
But see,
I
that's
know.
that's
98.
But the Locks was
99.
still. The Locks was still.
We're
The Locks
talking
was
8
still.
years
The
before
Locks
them
was
niggas.
still edging their way in because they was dealing with Diddy and Bad Boy.
Yeah,
they
but
wasn't
was-
super
But
big
03,
yet.
they had already had
no.
their
I agree
run.
with you there, but see,
They
that's
already had their run.
But what you saying with that is what I'm saying with Drake and Jay. By the
Oh.
time Drake start performing, Jay is already almost a decade into hits.
And all I'm saying
Before
is
Drake
any
even make
nigga
his
that
first.
thought
We're,
that
we're
the
saying the
fucking
same thing. We're saying the
Dipset
same
was
thing.
gonna
at
beat
this
the
point.
Hold on,
Locks
but this
is
is honest.
goofy niggas.
This what we not gonna do though, because Dipset had one of the
They had a
biggest.
good run.
No, they had one of the biggest street movements ever.
But that didn't make it.
Probably
good.
only one bigger. Probably was Wu-Tang.
Yeah, you're right.
So what the fuck are you talking about? You
Yeah,
act
but
like
that-
Dipset
but
was
the-
non-factors.
No, I never said
Niggas
that.
didn't even look at
no,
Dipset the way they do now
y'all-
until the Locks did what they did.
See,
Exactly.
y'all taking
And
it
you gotta realize you
literal.
a West Coast bias type nigga. You wasn't listening to East Coast rap like that, bro. I could tell. You wasn't listening to them niggas.
That's not
You for
fair.
sure wasn't.
You
know
was
Jay-
deep in
so
LA.
You know who
Wasn't
J.R.
listening to
Ryder
them
is?
J.R. Ryder, the nigga.
So you know
Before-
the whole Dipset Kim. Yeah, so you know Dipset then, yeah.
40 count, no J.R. Ryder.
Talking to
I
that
know
mic, cause you
Hell
swing that
Rail.
motherfucker.
I know they whole crew. J.R. Ryder, Hell
Okay, look,
Rail.
hold on, cause we gotta
Like
have this
40
combo.
cat, like no, that's not. We're not gonna do that. Like
No.
I'm a real hip hop
I'm just
head.
trying to-
Like a
Okay,
real hip hop.
so since everybody hip hop heads,
I'm a
what's
real
going on right now? There's no songs
Mm.
on the top 100, top 40 list for the first time in 30 years on
No
the
hip-hop
Billboard
song?
charts. There's no rap songs in the top 40 on the top 100 billboards for the first time in 35 years.
What are they?
Hold
I'm
on.
sorry. I'm just-
So they took I got to give this. They took Kendrick and SZA off because they said it was on too long or some weird stuff. So they took that song off, right? They had a crazy
They changed the
run.
rule. That's
They
what
changed the rule.
Yeah.
But what I'm thinking is, because I gave a take, I said, did Kendrick destroying Drake aid in hip hop declining? Because Drake was one of the reasons that it stayed on the top 100 charts.
Mm.
And then I seen somebody give a take and say, nah, it's not that. It's the labels aren't investing in putting rap in the top 40 anymore.
That's what I think 100%.
I don't think it has nothing to do with none of that. I think it goes back to what the originality. People are not making music with no substance. They're not making it from the soul. They have no passion about it. And now you're getting to a point where a lot of these rappers that thought they wanted to rap, trying to help and blow up and get famous, they're gonna start falling off the map. It's low-key recycling right now. You're getting rid of all the garbage, and you're gonna have to really work for that, and that's gonna have to be your passion to get back on top in the rap game.
And that's exactly what I was gonna say. I don't think. Well, what it is, I think you got to remember that it's a industry where what you see is what you try. So, like, I think like these label heads and these guys who are running these labels, they're not looking for the next Santana Sin or like people who really spitting bars. They're not looking for that. There's people really out here still making that kind of music. True. However, they are being overlooked by streamers, niggas who getting out of jail and want to talk about jail shit or gang shit. Other than that, there's no other way for any other musician who considers himself a hip-hop head or hip-hop artist to put music out because it's going to be completely overlooked. Because there's guys out here really making real good music right now.
I agree with you saying. Like, I think if you surf the web, you'll see that there's rappers that are still out there trying to do their thing. I just don't think that these labels are investing into that anymore. I think they're trying to figure out because, you know, they like to keep their finger on the pulse to a certain degree. I think they're trying to figure out what's next. They're looking at streaming. They're looking at, you know, the IRL shit, whatever, right? Short content. And I think they're like, how do we somehow, you know, keep the music alive, but eventually fuse it into this? And so they've clean shop with a lot of people and a lot of labels, bought up or monopolized a lot of the companies, right? And so they're trying to clear house to get the certain decision makers out. They put in Lucien's son, and now they're going to roll out whatever the new contracts are, whatever the new term of rap or fame is going to be, because they ultimately dictate that.
I got a theory. I think they're letting it die on purpose so they can roll in these AI artists. I think they're trying to get the real artists out, so they just letting it dry out. We ain't gonna invest no money. Eventually, they're gonna stop even trying to make music. Now is the perfect time. Okay, we got these AI artists. They got Timberland already.
You think that's something people gonna buy into?
Hold on, because you gotta go look up the numbers on these AI songs. You gotta think. Hold on, because they control the numbers too. So the real songs from the real artists, they ain't doing the same type of numbers. They're boosting up the AI by. It's like millions of views on this AI artist, and I'm going, who the fuck's listening to this?
Right.
I don't know anybody riding around their car knocking these AI artists, but if you look at the numbers,
so there's
they're
more
doing
than
more than anybody.
There's more than one.
And I think both of y'all just made great valid points, but I also see look at the direction. We already know like how influential rap is over just not the culture, but the nation in itself. So now they already started controlling to the point where if you're not talking about X, Y, and Z that we want you to talk about, we gonna blackball that. You're not even gonna better get your foot in the door. Look at the direction it's going. You got Bad Bunny performing at the Super Bowl.
And guess who put him up there?
Let me know. This is what I'm getting at. The point is, this man has dressed like a woman, been doing all the tranny stuff, then kissed men, then had fake titties on stage, and this is what they want performing in front of millions of people, with kids, and
they don't
everything
speak English
in that direction. But not even just on top of that, if the rappers are not playing it the way they want them to, you already know the higher ups and stuff like that. You're not going to be allowed to play ball.
I think another thing too is like you compare it to rock and roll or shit like that. Like in the 90s, right? In the 80s, it had a surge and it was super big. It was still underground, something that people's parents was like, hey, we don't want you to listen to this, go to these shows, et cetera, et cetera. It hits the mainstream, it goes crazy. But at a certain point, rock and roll becomes so mainstream that it really just falls out of the public eye, right? And now we are here where we are. So I compare it to rap because it's the same thing as rap. Like we were something that was looked at as taboo, that everybody wanted to get their hands on. They got their hands on it. They experienced it. They played with it. And it's to the point where we're so used to it now, it's become goofy because there's really nowhere else for it to go. And now to me, it's in its fall off for whatever else is next to come.
Let me ask you something. So you mean to tell me none of the Cardi B songs is in the top 40?
Cardi B's album did 0 numbers.
Really?
And all of that album rollout stuff, nothing.
The ladies are doing like 20K
that
first
may
week.
be the problem there because we allow pussy, twerk, female rap music to take over rap. Because they're the voice of rap now. You got the Nickies and there's more female rappers coming out per month than male. And I think that may be the problem because they oversaturated the game with these fucking sexy reds to the point to where now the men are in the background. So like now they're rolling out all these women albums, and that is the reason why you see no top 40 hip hop. And I'm gonna take that stand.
But that was a part of the design, though. That was all a part of the get rid of masculinity movement. We're gonna put the women in the forefront. They preaching fuck niggas, do what you want, be a ratchet, be a thought. Like bro said, the messages that they want put out, we're putting these women out. You got Sexy Red literally saying, I don't even know why I'm famous.
Well, you not.
Hold on. Think about what I just said. She was #1 at the time saying, I don't know why. Not realizing we're utilizing you to corrupt the next generation. Yeah. And then people are starting to wake up going, man, this shit bullshit. Even the women, they're not really listening to that shit no more. Because again, they're not putting money into that no more. Now the next phase is AI. So now all the money, if you notice, is being generated towards AI.
See, I wanted to get back to that.
AI had the $30 million deal. Whoever the old girl was.
The $3 million deal.
Who did it had the millions and millions of deals where artists couldn't even get a 360 lately.
Now, let me ask you this, because I told my brother-in-law the other day, I take away all of Timberland's past accomplishments based on this because one, like I text you guys, I think it's frightening that there's an actual artist who was created, who's being produced by one of the biggest producers in the history of music. And you know what his reasoning was? He said, can you imagine having an artist that doesn't get tired, that doesn't talk back, that's always ready to record? And with him saying that, he's basically admitting we're taking a human element out of everything. And goes to show you that these books that we grew up reading in the 90s during this hip hop era is really coming to fruition. And to me, I think it's just scary. And I'm one of the hardest rappers in LA, by the way.
Y'all gonna hear me. I think if Timberland didn't create the AI, like the computer system himself and program himself, then he shouldn't be making the money. Because that's another thing too. Like,
who would the $3 million go to?
If it's like exactly, does it just go back to him? Because that's very strange.
They're gonna structure a deal.
How do you go see this thing?
Because, you get what I'm saying?
Because
who owns her? Like
he's still a producer of it. So whoever has, like they said, the black woman or somebody else was behind it. So they might structure something in between that. And Timberland just probably still does producing sides of it. But I don't take nothing away from Timberland's greatness, what he's done. I just think he's at a point where now he sees AI. He's like, it's here. It's not going nowhere. I might as well make it beneficial for me, regardless of how people want to feel about it. Because if he don't do it, somebody else is going to do it.
I think that's how he's looking at it. He's looking at it like the drug dealers on the block looked at selling crack. When they said, your mama going to buy it for somebody anyway, why not me? Let me make the money. Because they was fucking up the community, and they was saying, man, she going to buy it anyway. So now you can't really be mad at the nigga saying, well, somebody going to do it anyway.
That's a cop-out to me, especially when you the first nigga to do it, though. It's like, you the first nigga.
Who going to be the first nigga? Somebody going to be first.
Is he just ahead of the curve?
I can't look
because we can say it's a cop-out, but then are we going to be mad at the people that's supporting it? If he makes no money, he no longer does it. But it's going to be people that's doing it and supporting it. And he's going to continue to
but we talking about the morality of it. Like, do you think it's okay to be able to pretty much have somebody program something for you? You pay them a fraction. You finna make endless money. You tell the shit, give me $3 million. His contract $3 million. Okay, give it over to you every time.
There's no morality in the music industry. And you got to think. I seen a clip of one of them execs saying, in the past year, there has not been one single studio session that he sat in that AI wasn't in use. So even though Timberland's spearheading this, like bro said, behind the scenes, everybody using it.
Okay. But isn't it part of becoming a fan of an artist is to watch their interviews, hear how they came up with the concept of the album, where they were raised, what the fuck they grew up listening to. Like, how do you become a fan of someone that's just placed in your face? See, this is where my old self thinks, man, this shit ain't gonna work, because I'm like, just that human part of it is gone. So how can I become a fan of something that's just thrown in my face? Sometimes we become fans of these people because we get to know these people first or afterwards.
I agree with that, but this is how they doing it. If you notice, they already soft programming you now. because everybody is sharing these AI videos. This is funny or this is intriguing. I just seen an AI video of niggas getting 100 years and having crazy reactions and people sharing that shit like crazy. So you already being fine-tuned to interact with these AIs.
Man, I hate that shit. They send me videos of Tupac at Golden State Warrior fan.
We spoke on that before, and I think long as artists stay true to themselves, because it could never be another you.
No.
And they present their story like that, then you got to think it was different too. It was cool to talk about your struggle and stuff in the music. That's what made us relate to things. Now everybody want to act like they rich and they rapping, act like they got it, act like they never went through nothing, or they the toughest people. Damn. So for more so that, the substance I think is the key. People don't go in there with subjects. You're not going in there with no direction. Niggas is just going in the booth and just yelling shit and trying to rhyme. To half the niggas don't even care about rhyming.
They punching in.
They punch in.
Punch in. One line.
That's crazy.
One line and then
I
had
still
to produce
freestyle.
Think about the best
The
music.
real way.
This is the same thing I used to always tell people. Think about all the best songs that was created. 9 times out of 10, they was in the booth together.
100%.
Artists was in there.
100%.
The energy was different. You was vibing. We had ideas and we made a track out of that.
Right.
Now it's just
I'm gonna mail you a verse.
Yeah.
I'm gonna mail
email
you
me the
beat.
verse.
Yeah.
Nigga ain't even taking his time
Yeah,
no more to do it.
to
I got some old stuff. Red Rose, White Ceilings. And I just send that to you.
We gonna have you freestyle, but sidebar, because you mentioned the rock bands. I seen the clip too. And I agree with this. We need white boys to want to be white again.
Man.
I'm gonna say this again. We need white boys to want to be white again. There's no white punk rock garage bands no more. All the white boys wanted to be rappers.
We need more Limp Bizkits.
We need Limp Bizkit.
We need more Systems of a Down.
We need more Corns. We need more Red Hot Chili Peppers. That whole bag don't even exist no more.
No.
It's
Smashing
around.
Pumpkins.
Closing the goddamn door. Like, none of that exists no more.
That Tony Hawk?
Yeah, we ain't got none of that. That whole Tony Hawk bag really opened niggas' eyes up to rock and roll, for real.
Nah, that was facts.
That's crazy because even though you think there was a time in my life where, okay, yes, I was West Coast biased for years, but you got to also understand, like, I grew up with not just gang members, but I grew up with graffiti guys and my graffiti friends. I'm gonna tell a short story. I remember when I was 13 years old, my homeboy who accidentally shot himself, he like, nigga, let's ride our bikes to the Beverly Center. We rode our bikes, and he like, nigga, I want to steal this single. The 2 singles we stole, it was I Love It When You Call Me Big Papa. And the reason why we stole that, because on that B-side was Who Shot Ya? And also, we stole Shook Ones. So I grew up like, when I say super hip hop fan, like I had a guy that worked at Def Jam that went to high school with me. I bought every album on Tuesday. So I had every Mobb Deep album, every Redman, every Roots, every Mac 10. So it was like I was buying every album because I was just a fan of the music. It just so happened that East Coast was kicking our ass until Pac started whipping in their ass. But yeah.
Yeah, I don't know about
I don't know about that one. West Coast.
We had
oh, no, we was getting our asses whipped at one point.
Nah, hell, you got Snoop, nigga, since when?
No, we had Snoop.
Fuck is you talking about?
Snoop
Dog
came
Pound?
out, Dog Pound came out.
And then before that, you had the NWAs. You had a lot of
fuck is you talking about?
But you got to understand, too, once Snoop came out in 92.
Yes.
The East
Dog
Coast
Pound came out in 94. But after 94, you had Midnight Marauders. You had Midnight Marauders. You had a Tribe. You had Wu-Tang. You had Mobb Deep. You had Nas. You had Biggie. You had niggas over there.
And you had Death Row rivaling all of that.
Yeah, but
it was stacked all over, really.
You had Death Row rivaling all of that.
You still had Q. You still had.
No, it was, nigga.
You had Ice Cube, nigga. Fuck is you talking about?
I'm telling y'all niggas what it was like, man. I'm trying to tell y'all niggas.
The only thing
I was there.
The only thing when it really
nigga, I was there. I was outside.
When rap really changed is when the South niggas started flooding it. The South niggas flooded the game and ran the game. They didn't ruin it. They brought a lot to the rap game.
I shout out to Outkast, man. I still remember.
Outkast is an unbeatable duo too, by the way. It ain't no duo that's beating Outkast.
Say what?
Ain't no duo that's beating Outkast.
Wait.
There's no rap duo in the rap history that can beat Outkast in the verses. Nigga.
2 people. He basically
Dog
said duo.
No, I said duo.
Dog Pound.
That's not a duo. That's a whole fucking record. They're not fucking.
That's not the only Dog Pound.
And that's not only Dog Pound.
But that's the group. The group Dog Pound is Dash and Corrupt.
So Snoop wasn't part of Dog Pound?
Snoop part of Dog Pound, bro. They had Killer niggas in Dog Pound.
No. If you listen to Dog Food or any of their albums, Dog Food albums,
Superfly, you got Badass. They had a whole fucking label.
They're not
a
considered
rap duo like Mobb Deep
would destroy.
Outkast is
Outkast.
MOP.
They got too much duality.
No,
too.
I'm
It's
sorry.
crazy.
Mobb Deep is and you got to understand. I'm one of the biggest Mobb Deep fans in the world. There's no way, and I love Stacks, but when I say washing, like now I can back it up with actual facts and songs and
You said they watching Outkast?
absolutely.
Who? Hold on.
Mobb
Who's
Deep.
who?
Is it based off lyrics to you?
Not
Based off
just
lyrics.
Don't say
You gotta understand,
But
brother.
Andre 3K is the
No,
most
I know what
lyrical.
you're saying, but hold on. Only reason I'm asking that.
Fuck, you smoking crack?
I just be trying to draw the comparisons because he's
No,
he's
bro.
up on this over lyrics, and y'all saying he got lyrics or Outkast has lyrics. They do.
Andre 3K
Andre 3 Stacks.
is one of the most lyrical in the rap
Yeah,
history.
but I don't know if
And
he.
Prodigy is one of the most
No,
underrated.
he's not. Prodigy had a flow. Prodigy had a certain sound. He was not super lyrical. Prodigy didn't even really rhyme all the time. He rhymed in a weird pattern,
Well,
which
I
made
want
him
you
unique.
to go
He
back.
talks some real shit.
And what I want you to do, because you said, is it just based on rhymes? No, it's based on rhymes, hooks, and beats. That's what I judge music off of. And there was no one, and shout out to the Dungeon family. There was no one producing hardcore hip hop music like Havoc at that time. And for the fact that
We're
he
talking
was,
about hits, bro. This is a verse.
The only thing I think about them is
we don't.
the only thing I think about is Shook Ones.
Miss Jackson.
You got-
so
you
fresh
got-
and
no,
so
no,
clean.
no.
You got Hell on
I'm
Earth.
telling
You got Hell on Earth. You got
Hey,
Mobb
y'all.
Deep got
Bombs
say they
over
don't got
Baghdad. The way you move. Roses,
you
the
got
whole world.
Spotty
You
Yachty
got the
Dopalicious.
Players Anthem. Spotty Yachty, come on.
You
man,
got
we-
hits. No, Outkast
Elevators.
got hits.
To what
The whole
fuck?
Idlewild
Players Ball.
movie, like
Fuck is this nigga
they
talking
made a whole
And
movie.
you know
Like
what's
them niggas is
crazy?
yeah.
Fuck outta
Nah, I
here.
fuck with
Every
Outkast.
Outkast song you name.
Andre 3000 on the
Y'all not doing
Walk
that
It
to
Out
me.
remix.
Not
Nigga
even
went
just that,
and
but
walked him
nigga,
down.
they don't even need
You can
nobody
just
else.
go off of the Shook One album.
No.
And song for song, them songs is smoking all of them.
Outkast-
Sorry, Miss Jacksons and all that shit.
Outkast
Those was hits.
energy.
Those was hits.
Damn near every song that you
QB's
put on
finest.
Outkast, could be going nuts.
Right, one more.
But- God
What?
Damn, you gotta chill. Hey, Outkast is every song that he just named is gonna come with energy. The whole building gonna be shaking with that. But I don't know. We'll see.
And it's like they
Y'all niggas
look
tripping.
is so weird and different.
That
It's
shit
like you would
weird.
not expect Big Boy to be kicking
No,
it with
no,
Andre
listen.
3000.
Hold
First
on,
of all,
hold on.
It's so crazy.
You
like,
remember Andre 3000 came in a hood nigga. Don't forget
I mean, in the
that.
beginning, and I do remember the
There's
first Outkast like
way
debut.
Outkast is beating Mobb Deep in
You
the
on
verse.
fucking drugs.
And
I'm
unless we just going on. See, now we're back to the original argument where we're
Drake-
talking about.
So you got Shook
We're
Ones,
talking
you got-
about
you got
fucking
Win- you got Win and Lose.
radio songs.
Yeah,
because
that's
that's the
it.
only
That's-
thing.
I'm not
We
talking
not-
radio
we
songs.
not- we
They
not only-
not beating Mobb Deep
we
on
not-
those street songs.
We're not
They
only
probably-
talking radio songs. We're not only talking, but they have a lot of radio songs. That's just the only difference.
Bro, I'm talking about a versus, meaning when this song comes on,
But
it's better than this song.
No.
You
Hey,
can't even name
they're-
20 Mobb Deep songs.
Are you kidding me? I could.
I think
QB's
Outkast
finest.
blowing them out the water.
Blow it out the
Hell
water,
on
nigga.
earth, man.
Hello,
Blow them
Earth.
niggas out
Hello,
the
Earth.
water.
is a
Let him
slap,
go. He's about
but
to
yeah.
start naming.
I can keep going, but like, no, hey.
Next topic.
Temperatures rising. What's the one?
Too many niggas
taking
over.
too
Because
long.
I'm,
Hey,
I'm not one of them niggas that just
Too many
name
hoes,
you
bro.
looking
It-
at
it
your
sucks,
phone, so I
nigga.
can't just
I feel
name
you.
songs off my
You
head.
got it twisted. You got it twisted.
Got it twisted.
You got
See, that's-
Shook Ones. You got what's the song with Alchemist?
Burn.
Win or Lose.
You got Burn. You got Win or Lose. You got Drop a Gem on them. You got
I'm
Keep
giving
It
them a good
Thorough.
four.
You got man, I keep going. Like that's a lot of
You
songs.
can't keep
And for
going.
that,
Nah, you
we
can't.
gonna. I'm gonna have to rap on the Mobb
Okay.
Deep beat. Y'all niggas got me twisted.
Look, we gonna let you freestyle at the end.
No,
Look.
yeah, I'm not ready.
Okay,
yet.
so this was the topic I seen. I think it was a good
love
topic.
it.
I think even Kali put it in the group. Ray Daniels, he had a viral post that says Atlanta. Hold
He's
on,
from
bro.
Atlanta, I think.
Hold
I
on.
don't know.
Ray Daniels, he had a viral post that says Atlanta makes you proud to be black, and LA makes you forget you're black. So I had to really sit
I
down
did
and
see
break.
that.
I had to
That's
really
energy,
sit
right?
down and break this down and analyze this. And I had to agree because when you get off the plane in Atlanta, you feel like you in Africa. You see black everywhere. This was the first place I ever seen an entire Target staff that was black. Mind you, Target don't even really hire blacks out here. You don't see blacks in Target or In-N-Out. You go to Atlanta, there was two places that's not hiring niggas.
And then
bro.
I'm gonna give you one.
Well, it's because
And
it's gonna be Oreo. Yeah, it's gonna be Oreo.
it's because In-N-Out make you
my
save your
God.
face. So
Yeah,
we're not
I
working
heard
it.
something so true and so long.
Oh, bro, but
Niggas
look,
face a bump up.
this is why I really had to analyze. on gang. It's the gangbang aspect of the West Coast, LA specifically, that makes you forget you black.
I never forgot I was black though.
No, what I'm saying, I'm gonna break it down. In LA, you become your gang, and everybody else is just ops. So it becomes, I'm not black. I'm from such and such crip. I'm from such and such power rule. I'm from such and such blood. I'm neighborhood. I'm gangster card. I'm this. I'm that. Over being black. In Long Beach, it's a little different because we have racial issues. So even though you gangbang, it's all Crip City, you gonna remember you black because it's NK on the wall everywhere. So it's a little different in Long Beach. In Atlanta, that's Black Hollywood. That's the black mecca of down near the world outside of Africa. So you proud to be black. It's black ownership. Them niggas was out there working together, boosting each other up. LA is cutthroat.
Well, yeah, you gotta also remember, and this is coming from a nigga. Anytime I don't fuck with niggas. So like when you say like, when I would say, nigga, I'm a South Central whoop-de-whoop before I'm a nigga. And that's right. And it's real shit because it's like you got niggas who you know you don't fuck with. So to say I'm a nigga is like, nigga, I'm not like them niggas. And it's always fuck them niggas. So like, I understand exactly what he's saying because that's exactly how I feel. Because I'm going to tell you, I got shot. I got metal plates in my face. I'd have been robbed.
But everywhere had that.
Let me say this though.
Listen,
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
And I'd have been shot at, and this is not, I'm not bragging, more times than I can count.
But everywhere
But
had
every
that.
time that
I just
ever
think it's
happened,
weird.
it's
At the
only
end of
been
the day,
niggas.
look, for me, at the end of the day,
It's only been niggas.
I understand where
So,
he was going with the concept, but I digress because
I'm not
for
embracing
one, you look in the
niggas.
mirror, I'm not gonna ever forget I'm black.
No,
For two,
ever.
everywhere I
That
go,
nigga's
I'm
stupid.
always reminded I'm a nigga.
Yeah.
Yes,
For
exactly.
three, it's no way you sitting here having conversations and calling each other nigga every day and saying I forgot I'm black.
You see that-
Regardless,
Hold on, one
I
mic,
know,
one mic.
but this is what I'm getting at. For I don't forget. Now I understand the camaraderie and stuff. In that sense, is different. You might not like niggas, but you're gonna be reminded you're a nigga everywhere you go.
Yeah, see,
for the
but-
most part.
But that's what I don't agree with what he's saying. Like, I never forget I'm a nigga. So when
I
he
thought- I
say,
thought you
Look at the word. Hold on. Look
When
at the
he
word.
said we
Look
for-
at the verbiage y'all using. Y'all keep saying nigga. He said black.
I know. I don't forget
Yeah,
I'm black.
No, what I'm
Well,
saying
well,
is it's a
okay.
difference calling yourself a nigga
See,
and
that's
reminded
another
that you
thing,
black.
too, like-
They got the black unity out there.
I think-
it's black.
so what does
mec-
he mean by
This
we
is what I'm
forget we're
saying.
black?
Have you been to Atlanta?
I was on the road.
Yeah,
in
I've been
Atlanta,
there.
If you've been to Atlanta, it's a different feeling as a black man than when you out
It's
here.
niggas.
When
No,
you
for
out
sure.
here, you
It's like
know
you-
you black, but it's different because you always looking for another black to do something or doing something to another
100%.
black.
My thing,
Then you
though-
got the other races trying to bury you, and the numbers were the smallest numbers out here.
And you
But what is
surrounded
he?
by him.
But this is my whole point. Like, and this is my like thing with Ray Daniels is like, why
Fuck
did you
him.
say what you said?
Mm.
Because what are you implying about blacks in LA, right? And I 100% agree with Messiah. Like, at the end of the day, as a black person in America, every single day, you're reminded at some point that you're black. Whether it's the way you communicate with people at your job, there's maybe a microaggression, maybe just the way you view something or interpret something that other people might not. So every day you walk around in them shoes. So whether you in LA or Atlanta, you can't forget that. And in my opinion, what it is, and I think black people have to stop doing that, is trying to posture ourselves over each other. And we do it with every little thing as if it's a status symbol. Like, well, I'm in Atlanta,
Right.
so I'm a better black than you. It's like,
exactly.
come on,
you,
bro.
You wanted to separate the tiers, but you
It's-
should
it's-
if you really wanted to have some impact or say something to not get us going, you could have just been on a point, man, where I'm from Atlanta. We embrace each other as our people. We more together. They don't show as much love to another black person as you would out here. That's the only difference I can see. Now, saying you forget you black, what
that's
What the
crazy.
tiers
That-
then?
that-
Hold on.
bothered-
No,
that bothered me.
because also in the clip he said when you start getting money. So when you start getting money in LA, black people start to disappear. Versus in Atlanta, blacks got money too. So even when you go to the upper echelons, this whole neighborhood's still black. You get up here, your neighborhood is white. Your circles start to be white. The establishments you go to start to be white, Indian, others, not too many niggas there. I think that's what he means.
What
and LA is the most, we can say what we want,
cutthroat.
probably self-hating blacks.
Yeah,
Just
but
because of gangbanging.
what he's not really
I don't agree though,
saying-
because
Okay, so where else are we hunting each other the way we
all
do
over
outside of Chicago?
all over.
Everywhere.
Hold on.
Go to Memphis.
All over America.
Go to Memphis, go to
This
Florida.
is not something that is just
Yeah.
only exclusive to LA, bro.
They doing it in Atlanta.
This is a problem that we have in Black America.
No, but
hold on,
let him land.
point blank, period. So this is why I keep going back to what he's saying, because self-hate would imply that you hate yourself. What you're saying is you hate someone else. And yes, since they are Black, to a certain degree, you hate yourself, but I don't think we're walking around a nigga from whatever Crip hood or whatever blood hood is like, I'm white or I don't want to be Black. Niggas are proud to be Black, I think, even if they're going out and hunting others. That's just the duality of that situation. When you in the streets and you thugging it, yeah, you doing that, but you still proud to be Black. I don't think niggas is like, I hate being Black, so I'm finna go out here and smash on niggas.
When I say self-hating, I mean like you hate Black.
Well, I don't think
and a lot of niggas can't see the deeper picture of what they got us down here doing. So niggas is popping each other, but at the end of the day, they don't really know why.
No,
but
they don't
understand
the deeper meaning.
is he's in a fucking city that is probably 65 to 70% African American. So of course you're gonna see more niggas, you're gonna get money and be surrounded by other niggas with money. Bro, I have homeboys that come from other states to LA and they trip out how many white people you see, because this is one of the only cities where you're gonna really see more white people than you do niggas. But you go anywhere in the South, you're gonna be in an area where it's nothing but niggas. So for him to be like, we get money and don't see niggas, abso-fucking-lutely, because it ain't no areas like in Atlanta where you got Black Beverly Hills. You got Ladera, yeah, you do, but it's like you get money here in LA, you going past that shit because you already know, like I said from the get-go, anytime you get into some bullshit here, it's through niggas and you getting away from niggas. So hell yeah, you're not gonna see niggas when you get money, because why the fuck would you want to?
But it's even a cultural differences by how you are embraced by a random Black on the street out here versus in the South. In the South was the first time I ever was embraced with love from somebody I didn't know.
Bro.
Like, I'm literally in my early 20s working in Bayou Vista, Louisiana, bro. They got one Walmart. They got one Walmart, nigga. I'm walking down a dirt road. They main road, they only got sidewalks, dirt road. So I'm walking. I'm talking about random Blacks just, oh, you need a ride, brother? Don't know me from a can of paint. Just pulling up to me on the side of the road.
Can I say something?
But the criteria of the things that happen out there is different.
Can I say something?
So yes, we need each other for one. And even on top of that, it's a small percent. I've been embraced by my own out here to a different extent, depending where you at and what type of stuff you're dealing with. But knowing the circumstances of how we live out here, when you have active gang members, it's not going to happen.
That's my point.
I know,
that's the difference.
But we can say all that, but that still does not go back to his point of saying that I just hate you.
And I also don't like that we keep kind of like putting Black and gang banger as like a monolith. It's like
that's the only thing.
Not every nigga's doing that.
Right.
That's why when you like, oh, niggas was, I'll live my life and okay, whatever, light-skinned nigga, cool. I know multiple niggas that we've walked through earth, darker than me, lighter than me, whatever, and we've had great interactions with older Black men, younger Black men, and us, niggas our age. It's just how you carry yourself and the shit you into. If you on rah-rah, then you gonna meet rah-rah wherever you go. That's the universe. Yeah. So it's like it's not because niggas hate themselves that type of shit or it is. It's like it's just what it is.
What I'm saying is the difference out here, people will look the other way or turn the other cheek if it's some shit involved with another race quicker than they will somebody Black. Where you see in other states, it's the total opposite. Niggas is more prone to working together versus another race than on they self. Right. I see that shit out here all the time. Y'all niggas from Long Beach, y'all tripping, y'all racist, y'all this, y'all that. But they didn't grow up with the same type of racism that someone from Long Beach grew up experiencing, because they had a different interaction with other races in other cities.
But that's the same point to him. He not growing up out here to understand why things is the way it is on a certain level. Right. So it's more so, but then you would get people like us or people in our communities that complain about love or complain about certain things, but don't never show that to nobody.
Mm-hmm. What's the nigga name?
Don't never
Ray
push
Daniels.
that out. They just expect it, or you still go down a certain way. You still ice grilling people. You still moving a certain way. And it's more so you got to be more street smart. You not you taught. You ain't just dealing with strangers. You ain't just welcoming everybody. You ain't. You can't be that way for your own safety.
You get
and the culture in the South, because I have family in Texas and in Midwest Oklahoma. Compared to here, it's just more Southern hospitality is really a thing. So you could go through every single race though, and they all going, yes sir, no sir, yes ma'am, no,
Yes,
open
ma'am,
the
yeah,
door.
right.
You want me to get you back? That's just how they run down there. In the West Coast, we just move a little faster, so we don't.
Get the
It's more
fuck out my
liberal.
way.
West
It's
Coast
more
niggas
liberal. We
looking
don't.
at
We don't
you.
do that.
Ready to take your motherfucking head off. Don't even know you.
Hey, sizing you up as soon as you get out the car, like what this nigga got, I can get type shit. But
If
nah,
you ain't
it's-
never been to the South, go to the South, bro, and
I
then
love
come to the
South,
West.
man.
It's a total different experience being black.
Yeah,
I don't
you
give a
be
fuck what
feeling like you're in
nobody
another
say.
country.
We can make all the excuses in the world. Oh, this our lifestyle. I don't give a fuck. It's a different experience being black there than here.
We never negated that.
Yeah,
though.
but I'm saying
Yeah,
what
no,
he's saying is the intent behind that is because we don't like each other. We
Niggas
don't like
don't.
ourselves.
Niggas
I don't like
I don't.
niggas.
I know, but
Niggas
the point,
don't.
I'm telling you right now, I
What
don't.
niggas like
y'all,
niggas out here?
y'all
don't.
screaming about it, but the whole point was he said, what was his main point? He
I'm gonna
said,
go to the clip.
No,
Go
no,
to
we
it
heard the
then.
clip. He said we basically we don't love ourselves, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he a
No,
weirdo.
I want to play the exact clip,
Hey,
but go ahead.
Ray
Y'all-
Daniels.
I seen that
Ray
interview
Daniels,
of
Ray Daniels,
the
fuck
nigga
Ray
saying.
Daniels.
I just think it's like, I mean,
I'm on some fake.
What I'm
fuck
saying
Ray
is
Daniels shit
niggas
now.
out here don't love niggas. They love they niggas.
No, I know.
But they don't
I'm
love
one of them
niggas.
my
Nobody-
question was this:
hold on,
that's
hold on,
niggas
hold on.
everywhere.
Nobody
though.
on earth just love random people like that.
All the problems that
Shit.
we're plagued
You
with
think
here,
Atlanta
niggas
niggas just love
is
Atlanta?
plagued.
No,
Yeah.
not
They just love everybody.
Niggas love Ray too, though.
You're right, they love niggas. They love niggas too much. Fuck we talking about? No
Oh, they
joke.
loving those niggas in Atlanta right there. Yeah, we know exactly what you
Y'all gotta
mean,
chill.
nigga. We know
Y'all
exactly
gotta
what you
chill.
mean.
Shout out to
nigga.
We not doing that.
Love each other
But
down
we know-
there.
we
We not
You
doing that.
know,
Shout out Atlanta niggas.
Ray Allen, Daniel, nigga.
It's like-
we know.
We got the set out there.
Niggas mad out here about how blacks move and stuff like that. But people, like we always say, you got to be the change you want to see. We can go outside right now, niggas. Majority of niggas is not acknowledging niggas. But I know when I move solo dolo, a lot of people don't like to approach me. But then I know depending on where my energy is at, I still get black people that approach me a certain way. What's up, young brother? What's going on?
Yeah.
And I give them the same energy back, even though naturally I could be on some bullshit. But for the most part, like Kylie said, whatever type of time and how you moving, that's how the universe gonna line it up for you. You on
You
bullshit,
right.
you gonna find it.
Was he right or not? Do
Fuck that
you
nigga.
feel
No, I
more
don't hate
proud
Yeah, right.
Can I
being
be
in
honest with you?
Atlanta
Right.
So
than
I-
blacks out? 'Cause I think y'all niggas just capping.
I don't hate niggas.
I do.
Man, this nigga cap.
If I
bro.
hated niggas, would have never met Kylie.
I'm not saying you hate every nigga.
No, I don't
And
hate
Kylie-
all niggas. I
Kylie
know I
not
hate
gang
most.
affiliated either.
It don't gotta be gang.
But that's what we're
my
saying.
point.
Yeah, it's not. That's
Right.
not the only group
You're
of
not
black
gang
people that
affiliated.
exist.
If you were gang affiliated, depending on what affiliation, and I'm like, hey,
Right.
such and such want to work. Niggas gonna have to have a conversation first.
It
Like,
is.
well,
It is.
Yeah, I
That-
fuck
that-
with
versus
that
a
nigga.
non-affiliate.
That has
Right.
nothing to do with me hate them. That just depends on maybe the growth of that person, and it depends on things. It's different layers that comes with that.
I hate the area
that,
you
That
grew
ain't the
up
same
in,
thing.
nigga.
But we can say all that. But niggas go to prison and wait for their enemies to go to chow with them.
Uh-huh.
That's
do
by
you-
force.
No, nigga, it ain't by force.
That
nigga.
is by force.
You choose and you have a choice to leave or not.
On a bigger scale, it's
What-
us.
Yeah,
Over-
exactly.
over
By
everything.
force,
do
because you're
no,
outnumbered.
but do you hate this nigga as much as you say you do then?
Yeah.
Because you
Outside
wait
of-
for him.
Yeah.
You don't have to wait for him. You have a choice to wait or go. And whatever happens after that is consequences to everything. But for the most part, a lot of these niggas
I hate
gonna
that
have more respect for somebody when they get in those confinements, is what I'm saying.
I
now.
agree, but that's more self-preservation. If I let you get fucked off, our numbers go down. That means I got a better chance of getting fucked off.
That's the
So
excuse
it's
you
by
make.
default.
That's an excuse you make.
that's a reason.
Because you have a choice.
Well, I can tell
Of
you a
course
nigga
you got
I
a
hate
choice, but
is
that's a
Ray
fact.
Daniels. Cause this nigga got me hot. Cause now I'm feeling a certain way about this nigga. Now I
look
don't
like
even
the
know who
nigga.
this nigga is.
You look like you.
I hate that nigga. And I don't even know who he is.
Yeah, that's,
All I'm saying
But
is
he got us talking, and I love
I
it.
understand.
Love him
I
for that.
understand what his point, but about why
compare us?
Exactly.
Compare
why
Chicago.
come out here?
It's
Yeah,
just
Chicago.
weird, yeah.
Right. The murder rate in Philly.
New York?
we're
motherfucker.
not debating that though.
I
It's
know.
just
What
talking
I'm
about
saying
us.
is it's different.
But y'all getting triggered because
I'm
he
not
said it
triggered.
about us.
Do you
He
think
could've
people
said
just love to
Jacksonville.
hate on LA though? Can
No,
we just say that?
they
Niggas
do.
love to just hate on the West
They
Coast.
do love to hate on the
Because where
West
did that come
Yes,
from?
yeah.
That's
That's
what
what we can
What
say.
was his experience? Did he experience that when he came out
He
here?
came out here and got
might've-
beat up.
Let's just be
And
real.
robbed, probably.
If you the best, you're gonna get hate. LA has been the best for
We are
a
the best,
long
nigga.
time prior to the politics ruining
Forever.
LA now. But since I've been
Since-
born,
hey.
LA's been number one in the world.
Ever.
West Coast to go to. LA.
Ever.
So of course they're gonna hate on LA County. You got Hollywood, you got this, you got the weather,
You
you
got
got the beaches,
everything,
you got
nigga.
the smoke, you got the girl. Come on. That's why they hate.
That's why they hate.
You know what niggas
Why
try to
wouldn't
do?
they?
Niggas be trying to wrap shit up nicely in a different way because they tired of coming out here and getting pressed.
Yeah.
That be the main
too.
thing.
Hey.
It's not even about none of
We
that.
be ironing
We
niggas
show
out here,
love out
nigga.
there. Why y'all can't show love when we come out there? That's the root of it.
Yeah.
Niggas come out here and get pressed, and then now they be like, I can't even hang out in Cali with the good weather and
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah,
But
yeah.
I gotta worry about being on the swivel.
We be ironing niggas,
I
don't
think
we?
that's the point, though.
I
I go
know,
to
it
Cali,
is.
I get pressed. I don't feel the love being black.
And you're not gonna get it.
It could be.
You not gonna come out
He
here.
just made the point.
I know it is.
When you go
but
to Atlanta,
I'm
you
not-
ain't got to worry about that.
Yeah, see.
I'm sure you
do
got
you in certain parts of Atlanta?
They
you
love
do?
you too much in Atlanta.
No, I'm not saying they don't got the hood and all of that.
They
but
do.
what I'm saying is you're not thinking about, okay, what hat I got on out in Atlanta.
Nah, I'm striking down any street. I'm parking
You going
wherever I
wherever you
want.
parking, you
I'm
doing
going-
wherever the
I'm
fuck you
picking up
want.
anybody anywhere.
But you're
Oh,
not
God,
going
where
there.
you at?
You're not
Fat
driving
Rock.
over
Thinking
to
about
what
it.
they got. You're not driving over to Zone 6 or nothing.
Shit,
Nigga,
why
I'm
not?
pulling
right?
in zone 6, jumping out. Hey,
Niggas
why
not.
come on?
What I'm
Why
saying
not?
is,
Why what not?
Bro, I was in Philly, not even knowing I was
Okay.
in the middle of the war zone. They asked me, like, where y'all
Was you on
from?
eight?
so then
I don't know where I was at. We was in
So-
a liquor store. They
Oh,
like, bro, you
that
know
shit
it's
so then why
cracking
can't
right
them
now.
niggas do the same?
That's just
It's
so
like
gross.
I don't understand that. That's what I'm saying. It's the same problem everywhere. That's why the intent of what he's saying, it just don't make
Yeah,
sense
he's
to me.
goofy.
You could get ran down on
Yeah,
in
right.
Atlanta. You can get ran down on the West Coast. Anywhere you go, you can get ran down on. Most niggas that's going somewhere to travel,
Oh, man.
they not doing what you doing. They not driving up to the O block and kicking it or
Man.
doing whatever.
And what is the
Niggas
point?
staying in
What
tourist
is the
areas.
point of that if you're not living in it for one? You're not trying to solve nothing to help. How much love you showing people out here? That's what I say. Niggas don't do what they complain about, or they have to make a point about how we are on the West Coast. It's like this was something to talk about. Yes, it's a little truth in it, but at the same time, it's more than that. Because if a person like him come out here, for the most part, you staying out niggas sets. You have no worries out here. I seen Kevin Gates out here by himself,
He with
no
the homies.
security.
He hanging with the
I
homies.
seen him by himself though, with no security.
Yeah, he out here.
Game
all
Dash,
around.
a lot of different people move. They move out here. Niggas tell you how to move out here.
Mhm.
Outside of that, what you trying to go to the hood for anyway?
Yeah, what are you doing?
It don't
Nigga,
make
why
no
you
sense.
wanna
Niggas with
see
money
Sauce
that
in the
come to
Crenshaw?
Cali don't have issues like that. Unless you trying to go to the spots where you know,
Right.
Niggas gonna be
I
at-
want
Take
to
me
show
to the
why
projects.
I'm going here.
Take me to
Yeah.
Grape Street.
I've been
Like-
over there.
like,
You doing the
nah,
Steven
nigga.
Jackson shit, trying to go to Old Block.
Yeah.
What
45
the fuck you
years
doing,
old.
nigga?
Yeah.
Trying to go hang with Von and them. All these niggas on that time.
Yeah.
grown- he
Nah, I
grown-
ain't
That's
doing
what's
that.
wrong with these. I
He
can't
too
go
grown
hang
for
with the
that
young
shit.
niggas.
Nah,
What the fuck
nigga.
is niggas doing?
I don't know.
Nigga, that's what niggas is mad about.
Hey, I
Go
would
enjoy Chicago. We was in
Hey,
Chicago.
exactly.
You had a good time.
Hey,
Nigga went
go
out
to
there, didn't have
downtown
no
Chicago.
problem.
That shit beautiful.
Yeah.
Steven
I don't
Jackson
want to
is
see the
crazy.
old block.
I'm just saying, but that's what niggas is doing, and they mad about it. Like the culture is gonna be what it's gonna be out here. That's just what it is. All that complaining about it, niggas ain't stomping down, putting nothing out here behind nothing.
Ray Daniels sound like a mark, actually. I think about it.
I see through. I
That's
see
what he's
through what
talking
he's
about.
saying.
Huh?
Mark.
He about to, you already talking about, he a mark. That's what he's talking
Mark.
about.
That's what he's talking about right there.
That nigga's
Come
a
on,
mark.
black man.
Yeah, I hate that.
Hey,
nigga.
look, this is another topic I want to touch on. Because the world panicking right now. They talking about SNAP is finna end. Over 40 million people will not have food stamps. They will not have government aid for the food. They talking about people finna start running in the stores. People talking about people already robbing people's shopping carts in the parking lot. They saying it's getting real. Is this good? Is this bad? What's y'all takes on SNAP ending for right now? They don't say it's permanent, but they saying for right now, your ass got to go to a food bank. And what I heard was for every person that was like on SNAP, I think it was something like 6 people per meal at the food bank. Or it was some, I got to look up the exact,
Man,
it was something crazy.
For one, people gonna be all right. For two, you have
you gonna be all right?
No, you have no choice.
Yeah,
you have no choice. And when you starving, eventually you gonna make yourself get to that point. But what I'm even getting at, everything is perspective how you look at it. It might make you get to a point where you needed that push and you stop depending on that. And now whatever that $1,000 you was getting in stamps and money, that's over with. It might have helped, but eventually you'll find more of a way. For two, start controlling your eating habits. For three, you probably don't need to be getting all the junk, everything else that majority of them people getting for their kids and stuff like that. One good meal a day, you be straight.
Okay,
I
explain
agree.
this to me. Explain this to me. One, is that what they call it now? SNAP?
Yeah, call it SNAP.
Okay,
Food
I keep
stamps,
it.
EBT.
So full EBT
Yeah.
is SNAP.
All that, yeah.
Okay. Now second. Now, is this something permanent? And what is the purpose of them taking this away from those people?
So it's the government shutdown.
yeah, I know, but
And
is that the only thing being shut down right now? Is the
Nah,
No, all
funding,
jobs. Yeah, so they decided to
funding,
pull that 'cause we can't
everything,
afford
like,
it.
for different
Okay.
programs, all that
so
stuff.
not so Are we talking about like, let's say city workers? Are they being defunded right now? Like
a lot of people are working for free right now.
I just got a
Government
like customs
jobs.
badge.
Any
and
government job,
bitches on the
basically,
phone. I'm like,
so why are we
They're
only
working
hearing
for
about
free.
the food stamps? See,
Because
that's the
that's
thing that I don't like.
No, that's the only thing that people are making a big issue
yeah.
about.
Man,
TSA workers are complaining. A lot of people are complaining that are
I
affected.
don't feel any way about it. I kind of feel bad,
But this is the
but
thing
I don't.
too.
I'm
but
not
this is the thing.
upset about it.
Like bro said before, when it be these type of problems, if everybody just stopped, like I said, we talked about that. The government workers, you're not getting paid, but you relying on back pay. But what about if you was living check to check, still off that government job, and your rent was due next month, but
Yeah,
you
that's
still
the
showing
shit.
up to go to work to get the back pay? If everybody stop going, that's gonna be so much money they lose. And then it's like, okay, everybody complaining about Thanksgiving. Is Thanksgiving really that serious?
It's not.
Okay, so
is
here's
Thanksgiving that
Nigga,
serious
I
for you
go
to go
get
spend
tacos on
$500, $600, $700?
Thanksgiving.
Okay,
I
so
think,
hold on, because here's the
yeah.
stat. One food bank meal is equal to approximately 9 meals provided by SNAP. So you got to think 40 million people, one meal is 9 SNAP meals.
How do they
So
got-
they don't have enough food bank meals to make up for what people are losing from SNAP. Like you see the people down at the food banks
They give you a block
crying,
of cheese.
acting like, you know, what did I do to
Powder
deserve
milk.
this? I didn't do nothing but go to work. I didn't rob nobody. I didn't steal. I didn't do anything. But because the government can't figure out what they doing and they're overspending, like, let's just keep that in perspective.
No,
the
this is-
government has been overspending past the budget, driving the dollar down
Bro,
to
didn't they just
nothing.
send like $20 billion to Israel or something?
And
No,
they still sending money to foreign
the
entities.
Arabs.
So before we just be like, oh, I don't give a fuck about the people, this, that, and the third, you got to realize the government is still taking care of the government while telling the people, do what
Fuck
you
y'all.
want. Because we in Cali. I can't speak for no other states. A lot of people have good jobs, good paying jobs, but the price of living, they still need help with SNAP. Because
Bro.
after they pay all their bills, they mortgage, they rent, the lights went up again, the
Man.
gas. The
Nigga.
food money is really not there, and they budgeting.
right.
Like I said, you
Or
can't
car
save,
insurance.
Yeah,
can't say
that's
what you
you
don't
why
can't
have.
save what you don't have.
Nigga.
People
So-
are house payment poor, pretty
You got
much.
Bro.
exactly.
Yeah.
Not even just that, rent too. Because
Yeah, rent
you
poor.
make 100,000 right now. That's low income in Cali,
And it's-
depending on your family.
There's
They
actually a
say
stat,
you got to
California-
pay $200,000 out here.
Hey, I
now.
tell
Yeah, that's
niggas
what I'm saying.
nowadays, I don't recommend niggas buy houses.
No,
I don't.
Not at this.
Well, people can't afford to right now.
Yeah,
No,
niggas told
even
me I
if
was
they
crazy
could,
for that.
if someone came to me and was like, bro, you didn't have houses for it, I would tell my young friends or anyone asking, do not do it. Because one thing I noticed once when we first bought our first house was your whole life is based on,
The house.
it's like, damn, should we do this? But what about this? It's just always,
It's an anchor.
and
It's
we
an
got a
anchor.
leak here, nigga. I had a leak after that real hard rain we had a few, like a year ago. Nigga, that went from my laundry room to my daughter room. Not even that big. Nigga, you know what the nigga told me to fix that leak? And I needed to have it done today. That nigga said I need $18,000. And we're talking about that much. So these are the problems you get when you own a house. And it's like certain people, if you don't have that means, so just think about going to work every day and all you do is work to keep that house up. But now there's something wrong with the house that you need to fix immediately. But
But that's what most people do.
Nah, but
So-
to back to your point, I don't think
Don't do
like,
it.
I'm not sitting here thinking like I don't care, but it's like
I don't.
it gets to a point where, okay, what are the solutions? What do people do? Because even if you get solutions,
Rob some shit.
it's no way people have to start creating something to a point where they're meeting together, having meetings, and how we can move forward in these communities, or how people can start helping each other. Because outside of that, like you say, everybody go rogue. They already said they plan
Nigga,
to
They about to start.
what I will do though, I ain't even gonna say that because I heard everybody supposed to meet on the 1st and start raiding the
Right.
stores.
Yeah,
I
but
think
that's
it's fucked up.
but that's stupidity.
But no,
because
that's why I said
that's what I said.
rioting, and now we
But-
got the marshals in.
Yeah,
We don't
that's
need
dumb. Don't do that shit because
Please
the families
don't.
who are still working and they need,
They
food,
need food.
You feel me? You fucking your fellow
I think
neighbor.
it's-
over. So
Right, and
what-
people
what I'm-
working
this
there.
is why I
50.
always bring it back to the government because we always fight amongst each other. Oh, people, we need to do this, we need to do that. Yeah, but even though we do that, they're not paying livable wages. That's what's really going on. They ain't paying livable wages and they're overspending and they're sending money to foreign fucking entities. Like, what part of that ain't people grasping? They're
I just-
sending millions
I don't
and
understand.
billions
How can they
to
do
other
that?
countries
I know.
while telling you pick yourself up by the bootstrap.
Yeah, that's
And
why.
you're a tax-paying citizens. So like, I feel for the people at the food
terrible
bank
for 'em.
saying, what the fuck did I do? All I did was go to work. I woke up one day and you said I'm not getting paid.
Hold on. Not only that, but the reason why I'm 50-50 with it is because you guys implemented this as a solution and made it a standard for how many years. So I could understand if SNAP was a 1 or 2 or 5 year franchise or solution that the government had put out. But this has been around since what? Welfare. These things have been a staple, and you guys have even advertised it to people and said, "Hey, fuck a job. If you make less,
They got the man out the house for it.
We'll give you more if you make less. We'll do more things for you if you keep sucking on our tit, right? So it's like you gave them this, and now when you take it away, and they're like, upset about it, people want to, I feel like, chastise them for it, and it's like to a certain degree. You as a human being in America, you got to get up off your ass and do it. That's the only way you're going to obtain greatness. But if you were given this bottle since birth and then and you were provided no other ways to get that, what would you do?
Right. See, and another thing I need to know is, okay, so SNAP is the food stamps, but they also have health. They have their health through that shit, which is medical.
That already was cooked.
Yeah.
That already
They
was cooked.
took that from them too?
Trump, I
was
think,
cooked
took that.
months ago. But
Yeah.
this is
You mean to tell me
but look, I think this is all a part of this universal income stuff. I think this is all gonna tie back to the universal income stuff. We're gonna let you starve and see what it feels like without the government help. We've been, like you said, we've been helping you since you've been tit on the bottle, right? Or you've been sucking on the government tit forever. Right. Now we remove that, throw you out there to the unknown, tell you to figure it out. How many of them people gonna be quick to, oh yeah, I want that universal income?
Most people will.
Most people, right?
For sure.
So now the government has full control over you. Now we decide how much you get paid, when you get paid.
Man,
now you don't listen. Oh, I just cut your universal income off. So to me, it's like, okay, we're gonna create the problem, and then we're gonna give you the solution. But the solution that we given is more control for us, less for you.
It's a deal with the devil.
Yeah,
it's a deal with the devil.
That's the way I see it.
Are they experimenting right now? Because they want people to feel like you're gonna have to depend on us.
That's what you
That's
just
what I just
said.
said. That's what I was just saying about the universal income stuff.
Yeah.
We're gonna let sink or swim. We're gonna let you go out there and damn near drown, and then now, just in the name of safety and being comfortable again, you wouldn't do anything.
I ain't gonna be surprised they're gonna try to hit you with the we sending out little checks. Little $1,000
Stimulus, yeah.
The stimulus, that little $1,000.
No,
That's
look,
not
you
for
remember they
nobody.
said about 20,000 people they're gonna experiment with the universal income. They're gonna give about 20,000 people who want to, I guess, sign up for it.
See, this is why it's hard for me to
All
even
that's
look at
gonna
the
go to
news
elders.
because, like, this is the type of shit, like,
Why even worry about it? You can't
that's what
go to work, get your bread, love your
this is
family.
what pisses
I
me
feel
off
you.
about it.
It be like that
because there's absolutely nothing we can do. No matter how much we scream, kick, beat down doors, there will be no revolution ever. There's nothing we can do.
Well, with niggas like you, we cook.
Bro,
I ain't gonna say ever.
Listen.
With niggas like you, we cook.
there is nothing we can do. The government has ran the world, the globe.
I think niggas, it's a tug of war.
forever,
Niggas feel like that
and they will
sometimes,
never
but
not run it.
not all the time.
They will never not be dethroned. They will never not do whatever the fuck they want. And that's just the pity of it.
The world
Because
is
there's nothing we can
transitioning
do.
though. More
You
people.
think so?
Nah, it's coming.
I think more.
I hope so. I hope I'm wrong.
I think the world is transitioning. I think more people are getting smarter. More people are getting fed up.
I
And
hope
it's
I'm
to the
wrong.
point though, to the people that is making good X amount of money, you have to start doing your own homework to invest that money. That money that's sitting there eventually will be no good.
Yeah.
If you're not getting to a point where you investing and doing those things, I think you're gonna be asked out anyway. Just think you're finna get a retirement age. They bumped it all the time. It was 60,
Every 5 years,
65.
it's 5 years.
Now they
yeah.
got the new stat talking about people say they working until they check out.
Nigga, I'm
Yeah.
blowing all mine.
They can't
I don't
retire.
want a dollar
100%.
money. I blow it all.
You're not going to be able to live off your retirement like he was saying.
No.
The income of what's going up. California, you need over 200,000 between. That's what in people with families. You got 3, 4, 5 kids, or
Bro.
then it's more single parent homes. Now, outside of that, if you're not making X amount of money, your retirement is not going to help you.
Nigga, I'ma die on the job site. I have no plans on
Nigga
retiring.
just spoke that into existence. You
and-
tweaking. You better
No,
knock on
I'm
wood.
telling you right now.
You
That
going to work
'cause-
tomorrow, right?
No, I'm taking Saturday. They
Yeah,
try to
you
get me to
you
come in.
knock on wood. This nigga wild.
No.
You
And
better
what
go
I
say a
mean,
prayer,
hey,
nigga.
Yeah, this
no,
nigga
no,
crazy.
no.
He said
He
it's
talking
strong,
crazy
too.
shit to exist.
He don't understand.
Y'all
how
can
strong-
check out on the job site.
No, I'm saying
You
that.
work around machinery too?
No, I'm saying that to
Fuck wrong with this
coincide
nigga.
with what you just said. There's
He
no
ain't understanding
retirement
that
plan.
frequency he just put out to the universe.
No.
This nigga
Order
crazy.
and deliver. I'll say this every day of the
Oh,
week.
that nigga was a fool.
No, this is what I. Hey,
Hey, they gonna run this clip back. Hey, I'm gonna do a Vlad on this nigga. I'm gonna
Don't
upload
do
the clip
that.
same
Hey,
day.
No, what I mean by that, and the reason why I said that, I'm just going off what you were saying about retirement, how people don't retire. And so me being in a trade, in a union where you would think, oh, you building up, because every day we build up for our retirement. I'm telling you, I'm going to die on the job site because there will be no retirement.
No, that's
for me.
basically what I'm getting
So
at.
basically,
I
that's
watched
what
the
I was
dude-
saying to
I
you.
watched
I get what you're saying.
You know, so even if I'm 90, I didn't say it's gonna happen this week, but I might be
trying to change
90
it up.
years old,
Yeah.
hanging drywall, and I'm gonna die
What I'm
on
saying
that
is, I
job site.
watched this dude at a site before, and I never forget. He was like 2 months away from his
I'm not
retirement thing. Been working there for 30 years. I'm asking him, you don't own it or do nothing? He like, nah, but he's so happy. Nigga, I think like the next week, nigga, they boosted the retirement thing up. He was sick.
Right.
They're finna cry, nigga.
Let me tell you what
I'm
happened
like,
to Let me
damn.
tell you what happened to
Yeah,
Hey,
exactly. He thought it was over. He
Let me
like,
tell you what
finally I
happened
get to
to-
retire. 30
Hey.
years, nigga, straight.
I'm gonna tell you what happened to a guy on one of my
Yeah.
job sites.
You got
He-
5 more
he
to go.
worked
You're doing hard
35
time right now.
Hey, this guy worked 35 years in his trade, built up his retirement, was ready to retire. However, he got a divorce.
Oh, he's cooked.
Do you know the judge awarded his wife his full retirement, which meant that retirement that he was planning on next month, she's getting, and he will have to continue to work.
That's something that had me
You know
like
what
that
that
one
man
nigga that
did?
jumped
No,
across
that's what
the
made
He
me
went
crash
up
out.
to
Yeah.
the 18th
What?
floor. You can pull this up. It was in downtown Los Angeles in the year 2006 or 7. He jumped from the 18th floor.
Why? I would have just
I would've
kamikaze.
DOA'd.
I would have kamikaze the
Yeah.
scene.
He was white. You know,
I
white
would have
boy
done
be
what
weak.
the dude
You know, white boy
jumped
be
across
weak.
the
That
at
nigga
the
jumped
judge.
off. He couldn't take it.
Oh, you
The
talking
dude-
about the
the
yeah.
dude who crossed-
he
jumped across
and
the
the
judge.
nigga in the
Yeah,
courtroom.
exactly.
Yeah.
I would've crashed.
Hey, you know, some niggas be weak. He like, I can't take it anymore, and jump from the 18th floor and then split his skull. But
I
I'm just
would've
saying, like,
kamikaze the
they can do
whole
whatever the fuck they.
courtroom
Your
scene.
retirement means nothing.
Fuck is you
Means
talking
nothing.
about?
They could take it away from you. I've been in the trade for so long.
Well, your retirement is somebody else's money, really. At the end of the day, the
Yeah, we all
401ks.
passing it
that's
around.
not
Yeah,
my
that's
shit.
in somewhere. That's
Hey,
getting
I'm
making
only.
money.
I
We
only
paid for the generation before us.
And that's how it is. Like, that's why I was telling you I want to start bringing guys. I want to start teaching classes on my trade for guys fresh out of prison, because without new guys coming in, then I don't get paid when I retire. I get paid off of you paying your dues and you paying whatever, like $8 towards your hourly. An hour goes towards this, which pays for the guys that are retired.
Okay,
So without
do we blame the boomers? Because you got to
I
really
don't blame
think
all
the
you
boomers
guys.
low key fucked up everything for the generations after them.
they did,
And then they still telling the generations after them to take the
Oh, they
same
did.
steps
I'm a boomer.
that they're doing. You're not a boomer, fool.
I'm not.
Your parents is boomers.
I'm old as fuck.
You
It's-
might
it's
be.
a-
Because you gotta realize they telling you, pull yourself up by the bootstrap, buy a house, do this, do that. Because I had these same debates with boomers. And I'm saying, bro, you did not live in a time
No, I didn't.
where
I was
the
in the
economy
80s and
was
90s.
like this. You niggas was buying houses for $1.50.
Yeah.
But I
My
think
Like,
that's
you
grandma
gotta really
always
realize
owned
y'all
a
didn't
house.
have $1 million homes,
No, my
and then the
grandma was
average
buying
person
houses.
is making
cheap shit.
$40,000 to $50,000. How do you
Right.
go get $1 million home when a family of 4 right now? They said you need to make about almost $300,000 in California to be comfortable.
Yeah,
This
they
is you,
denying you.
your wife, and 2 kids.
They're
You need over
denying
250.
you.
No, you're right, but I can't put too much blame on any generation, because when you look at it, you have to think of it as in terms of a lifetime, right? And what like the essence of that really means. It's like if I'm 5 or 10 or 15 and this is how I grow up being raised and these are the traditions and values, then you're going to ultimately pass that on to your child, even if the world is changing, because your generation, that's what's been instilled in you. So it's kind of hard to fully blame the boomers for passing on, hey, do this, because in their lifetime, that's what they see. So they're thinking, before whatever changes, I'll be dead. You get me? So
Right.
before college don't matter, I'll be dead by then. So Sally gonna get a job and go to college. You know, she gonna do exactly what I
Sally.
did.
And I can't.
So
I can't.
it's
I'ma
the same
use
shit.
And
that.
I agree.
Sally.
I agree with Kali because
like-
I can't blame them for what they knew what they knew. The ones that became successful took care of their families and instilled certain values and things like that, and they're living manageable right now, I don't necessarily blame them for what the government is doing. We're watching literally the hands of them making it to the point where you're going to be rich or you're going to be poor. And I think this is part of that transition right now in real time, what we're seeing. The middle class is down there going to be no longer.
It's already no longer.
Middle class?
It's already no longer.
Exactly. So now at that point, you stop blaming the boomers for the economy boosting up every so often. It's like they're making it to the point, like you just said, where you're not going to be able to. Cost of living is just crazy.
But back to what you were saying, you don't see a revolution happening? I think it's already happening.
I hope I'm right.
But people are looking for the revolution, like people in the streets with torches and tiki torches and running around.
That's not what it's going to be.
Bro, the revolution is just stop playing the game. See, the biggest threat, it was a book. Damn, I forget. It was this dude that was in the service or whatever. He was in the government. He was saying the government's biggest threats are people who don't react. So if they see you online crashing out, arguing, engaging, okay, they got you.
They know they got you. Yeah.
Right? They see you trying to okay,
it's like a bully.
We just gonna watch them, make sure they movement don't get too big. As soon as it get too big, bam, take their leader out. The ones that don't even react at all, that's the ones they was putting the red markers going on. Wait a minute. They not engaging at all. So we don't got them at all. They're just completely ignoring the game. If everybody in the game does what they do, the game is over. So I think that's the revolution, and you're starting to see the Gen Zs doing that.
Well, I hope I'm wrong, bro.
You got to look. The Gen Zs, they questioning why we even going to work. I see a lot of Gen Zs. Remember, they was quitting their jobs every 3 months. They was bouncing around. And then on top of that, a lot of the Gen Zs and the millennials, they looking at the boomers who all they did was work, buy a house, get old, and die. They ain't travel, they ain't do nothing. Now, like people is just traveling. They don't give a fuck. And no PTO.
Where are they getting income from?
I'll figure it out later. I'm going to make it happen. I'm going to figure it out later. I'm out of here. I'm enjoying life.
They more trusting in the universe and have more faith than anybody.
Exactly.
It is, and I think that is a lot of our generation. And I personally, I give my generation flack from that because I was raised by pops, granny, older generation. Put some money under the mattress, do these certain things, invest. So for me, I look at it differently, but I can understand it because when you feel like, again, I could save up all this money. I'm never going to save enough to put down $100,000 or $200,000 because who's saving that? Like you said about retirement, like really, a lot of niggas, they not putting nothing in retirement. It's like, I'm just working and saving this check. Nigga, I'm going exempt on taxes. I need everything I could get. So it's kind of like, I understand why niggas like, fuck this job. I'm just going to travel because we be feeling like the world could end tomorrow. And it'd be like, it is what it is.
If you already look in the future, you see, okay, I'm never going to be able to afford a home working this job. The market just priced me out. They already telling me I can't retire. What is the point of trying to follow the blueprint of what they said, saving by a house? I can't do that. What's the only other option? Nigga, I'm finna enjoy life right now. Fuck what y'all talking about. I'm finna enjoy life right now.
They had that whole fire situation. Gave a few people a little small care package that can't do nothing for you out there. Everything you done lost, your valuables, your photos, things you can't replace. Barely gave you anything of that. And then got the nerve to still do rent increases on people.
That's nuts, yeah.
Still boosting it up. People getting calls out the blue. Hey, your shit just went up $500. Yeah. I think I was barely maintaining this.
Right. Well, I'm going to get that extra
$5. If you can sell it to me, I'll cash you out right now.
Exactly.
That's crazy.
A full cash.
And look,
knowing you owe on it, so basically you only going to get
the rent increases ain't just the homes either. The rent increases is people in apartments and stuff like that. And to the point that the rent increases are so greedy, they like, can't I rent increase up to 3 times or what this is? Like, I think they got certain amounts throughout the year or whatever, stuff like that. But
and a certain percentage.
Yeah, y'all see what's going on in Jamaica right now?
I was just about to bring that up. Like, you think that's a product of that? Like,
y'all see what's going on in
Jamaica right
trips
now, y'all want to keep going on?
Y'all better stay the fuck out of Sandals.
Jamaica got hit with a Category 5 hurricane, right?
Ooh.
Crazy. Whole town flooding, everything. But this is where the rabbit hole seekers and the tinfoil hat gang, this is where y'all got to tap in. Ironically, this Category 5 hit right after news broke that they found a humongous gold deposit sitting under Jamaica. Man. So all of this area that's getting flooded out is sitting on top of gold.
Yeah.
So what are the odds that now
they not even high?
You get hit with the Category 5? Because there was just another one that's
what I'm trying to think about.
It was another.
And Elon sent the Starlink or something.
It was in Carolina, right?
Yeah.
They had the
I don't know. South. It might have been South
Carolina that got flooded out. Yeah, they had a deposit out there. It wasn't gold though. I forget the exact material, uranium or something like that.
Yeah, I do remember that because Elon had to send a Starlink out there because it was fucked up.
So what happens after the flood is over, and then the government comes in and we help rebuilding, and then that turns into, okay, this is a government zone, it's too dangerous, and now they mining the fucking gold, and then they telling you, oh, we just give you a green card, you can go to the U.S. Look, we're gonna set you up, you got this apartment, whatever job, whatever, we got you.
And they leave.
But you can't get your property back. Because that's what I see happening.
Right.
I'm looking at it like
or they
the
relocate them.
the Hawaii shit.
Even when people be having home insurance, they still be having ways to go around that where you can't get nothing. And it's crazy. People got to realize you mean nothing to these people. They look at you like an ant on the ground. Niggas do not care about your family, your life, or your existence.
Are natural disasters even included in home insurance?
Yes, they
Are
are.
they?
Some places,
some of them.
not.
You got to read the fine
But
print.
not like if you live in like
You would think that.
And California now, State Farm, all the motherfuckers
they're not
left.
paying for your earthquake.
Well, I think our houses are supposed to be like seismically braced to withstand that. But
like if your house collapsed during the earthquake here, you're not getting.
nothing.
They would call it mother nature. It's called something. But like most places, they have certain places where you can be insured by, but like here you're not getting insurance from earthquakes.
It's like the Hawaii shit though,
Kansas,
right?
You're not getting insurance from tornadoes. Like they say, hey, you bought a house here.
You knew what it
deal
was.
with the-
And
just
this,
saying-
and this how you know they really don't care because y'all remember when all the Katrina stuff happened and they was picking niggas off.
Well, that was prime real estate they had out there.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying though, but you see they was having fun like a video game
They were shooting
with human life.
shoot niggas off roofs. and
So if you know that to that extent and the things that's been going on throughout history, it's just
You know what's crazy? I watched the story on it. Not to go on a tangent, but it's so crazy because the cop literally told somebody like, "Oh, they got a gun or some shit," and that's why them niggas started shooting, and
right, they
nobody
never
had nothing.
Yeah,
Like, that shit that's
So
crazy.
at what point do we start to look at this HARP shit going in? Well, how much of the weather can they control and concoct?
They've been doing that, I heard, since like the 80s.
no.
There's the harp, like where they control the weather, they can shoot
well,
up
there was a video on the Discovery Channel where they were showing how they can make it rain.
Oh,
like,
yeah,
back in the
yeah.
80s.
That was,
Yeah,
you know, that
create
video was
clouds,
from like
condensation.
89, I think.
Yeah. So imagine
So-
what they got now.
Nigga, they
Earthquakes, hurricanes, tsunamis.
just like the shit that happened in Hawaii. Like, all of that shit is all planned. and
Price
it's-
go down.
I don't
they
believe
buy
in
it,
like
sell it
these
higher.
Category 5 hurricanes. And I think that's all man-made.
Bro, I was in a Category 5 hurricane,
That shit
stuck
is
in New Orleans, and it wasn't as bad as it looked
unreal.
on the news. So what I'm seeing out there, that's Category
7.
35.
Yeah,
nigga.
it's like...
I was in a Category 5. It
is
wasn't
just
all
heavy
that.
rain.
I think too, like it's maybe not that it's that bad. It's just like, you know, when I watched the Katrina doc, like they just cut off a lot of resources to them too. So from the outside looking in, it's like,
Well,
it
not
looks
only
terrible
that, you
'cause
got to
niggas
remember
don't got
New
nowhere
Orleans
to
is
stay.
in a bowl.
It is,
So
but
like they're
Katrina,
below the
we saying
sea
it don't
level.
look terrible, but it is
Yeah,
terrible.
it's terrible.
super
Like these
terrible.
It's
niggas.
terrible for the people that lost everything.
But
Like,
they're below sea level too. So like
When them
when
levees
that
broke,
rain came in, it sat in that bowl because New York.
But I'm
but
saying like
they blew the levees though. So all of
They
that
blew the-
water,
yeah, it came
like you said,
down.
that's below. It's like the ocean literally came down under the.
Yeah.
we wasn't trying to give them aid after a certain amount of
Hell no,
time,
they
or for
wasn't.
a while they wasn't. They was saying people was looting stores.
George
They was
Bush don't
doing
care
all type
about
of
black
shit to make
people.
niggas out there look bad. When again, niggas are surviving for their lives. Like y'all trying to put us in a Superdome with no AC, niggas no bathroom. We shitting and pissing where we sleep. Like, come on.
what
My aunts was on
what was that story with the dude from Africa or something trying to give billions to was it Farrakhan or one of them? And they basically like denied that. Y'all didn't hear
Damn,
about
if
that?
Farrakhan
Nah,
did that, that's nuts.
Nah,
I gotta
basically-
see.
They basically was trying to send money to us to help us. I think it was somewhere in Africa. I gotta find it so we can go over that topic. You
Yeah.
know? But they were trying to give bread. Basically, they denied it. Said they can't take it type stuff.
So what's y'all thoughts on this 3-Eye Atlas? They just put out a video showing it, looking like if you go look at some ancient hieroglyphics, they got like the ship, the big ass ship, and it's been a lot of videos coming out saying that they got all these documents of this large ship that had these 9-foot black people on it
Yeah.
that the government knew about, and they saying
They
they
know
coming
about
back, right? The Anunnakis and whatever you want to call them. Y'all calling cap on this? Is this some Project Bluebeam stuff? They're talking
think-
about it's coming to Earth. It's not a meteorite.
Hey.
I think China put the video out.
Hey, if there was 9-foot niggas back in the day that we don't see no more, them is the real niggas that don't like niggas anymore. they said, fuck y'all. We 9-foot niggas. We can fuck anything up and we build pyramids and we see y'all struggling right now and we ain't doing shit. We don't fuck with y'all. So basically, they bunch of 9-foot LA niggas. That's what it sounds like to me. Ray Daniels, you bitch ass nigga.
Crazy.
What would be their intent on coming back right now though?
Well,
Because if they look
to
like
maybe
if
help
they-
us out
if
of a
they-
situation?
That's all I'm saying.
They
Because if they
fucking
look
with
like
us.
me,
Could be
should I really fear that? Because most people gonna fear the unknown, but it's like once they get here, they here already.
They gonna
So
run
whatever
it.
they gonna do is gonna be done.
Okay, so if you know anything, Farrakhan has been talking about this for decades now, talking about the 3-Eye Atlas shit. But
he been talking about that.
he wasn't calling it 3-Eye Atlas though. But
so
they're saying, "Whoa, is this what Farrakhan was talking about when they was calling Farrakhan crazy?"
I forget the name of the book, but he talks about flying saucers. It's not the fall
UFO
of America.
That's bigger than
yeah.
He said it was a UFO in the sky 100 times bigger than anything we've ever built. So when they seen that, that's when white men knew they could never even step foot next to a black man because they know they couldn't build anything like that.
Every so many years, we gotta make it through something else that supposedly never happened before.
Right.
UFO.
I want to see a 9-foot nigga though. I ain't gonna lie.
It's UFOs in the Nation of Islam. UFOs in the Nation of Islam.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's a lot of Elijah Muhammad's original prophecies or whatever he was preaching was based on a lot of alien encounters that he talked about in his early writings.
Is it really them, or are they gonna create some 9-foot niggas?
It could be
that.
that.
They could create some
9-foot niggas. Because where y'all getting this information from? Are y'all in touch with these niggas
it's,
right
now? Chariots of the North. There's a lot of books.
No, I'm saying, are they in contact with?
Yeah, they're in contact with them. They already in business with them, low key. Like, that's what they saying. We got a lot of our technology.
They gave them niggas all the go and saying, "These niggas alone."
And I don't know, art imitates life a lot of times. There's a season of American Horror Story where in the 50s and 60s, they make a deal with the aliens in return for higher technology. They're going to be able to abduct
a certain amount of
people and then go experiment on them. So I
wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, that's part of Bluebird.
They're already trying to kill the population, though.
That was one of the deals I heard, and also I heard for like gold. I guess it's rare. As far as out in the universe, and then I guess whoever they made the deal with, they need the gold. So they made the deal. Hey, look, you can abduct people. We're gonna give you gold. Give us technology, which is crazy because they just found this damn gold deposit under Jamaica.
Hey.
And all of a sudden they flooding it out to get the
Jamaican
gold
nigga
out.
better watch out.
And then they went to Afghanistan, right? Really to say, we getting Bin Laden. Come to find out, they had a motherfucking bunker full of gold out there.
And they was running away.
On top of they said they had a portal out there.
Yeah.
We ain't gonna get into that bag about how they found all these portals.
And on top of that, they was kicking it with Bin Laden. So that's how you
knew.
He was one of them.
They trained here.
Yeah, he was in the United Arades Hospital of Dubai or whatever, right next to that
here to fight the Russians.
Yeah, that's
and
crazy.
they low key said, we live under a firmament. Yeah, see, that's the ancient picture right there.
Yeah, that's crazy.
They've been saying we're under a firmament for
so they just, to me, this was them confirming we're in a firmament. They said the ozone layer is healing at a rapid pace, and pretty soon it's gonna be back 100%. You remember
now, when we say
up,
firmament, we're not talking about like a flat Earth version, right?
No, you're saying like you can reach a point basically.
You think
that's
so?
what I'm saying. But what I'm saying, you remember when you was a kid, and they said certain hairsprays was fucking up the ozone layer.
You right.
The hairspray from Earth was reaching the ozone and putting a hole in it.
Yeah, they said that about cars too. That's crazy.
But then they had that secret program where they were shooting the rockets to try to break through the ozone. They said it was impossible, aka the firmament. They kept shooting back down.
Man, I just think we'll never know the truth about anything. Honestly, because supposedly there's an inner world on the core of the earth. There's a sun in the core of the earth. That you know that's where a lot of people like who believe in reptilians. If you damn, I can't think of the book's name. I hate when I butcher shit. But it's a book I read years ago. It was about the Atlantis, and it was basically saying it was a war between the Atlanteans and reptilians. So in order to win a war, you take away food source. That's the most important thing to do. So supposedly the dinosaurs that roamed Earth was reptilians' food source, the same way we have chickens, cows, and everything. So when they took out the dinosaurs is when they took out the reptilians' food source. And that's why they went underground. So they still live underground. So certain people would see them every now and again with their spikes, ears and their tails, and that's where the whole depiction of Satan comes from. So when people say Satan has horns and the spiked tail, it comes from the original reptilians that ran to the core of the earth.
I just think when it comes to reptilians, they walking the earth with us already.
You believe in that shit?
Yeah, they are.
You believe in niggas really reptiles?
The Greys, the Dracos.
No, that shit real, huh?
Yeah, for sure.
I mean,
you really think it's lizard niggas though?
It can,
for sure.
It can be.
Fucking niggas up too.
Even that reptilian stuff that's a whole different bag. Even if you think about, like you said, they put in movies. Even if you think about well, I want to say maybe Man in Black. They had the creatures coming, then they put on the human costumes and stuff like that. Like, so it's just all that stuff is wild.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, where they live underground.
I want to see a reptilian.
And then even on top of that, to go back what you was saying, I just think, I mean, you can learn something new every day. I just think the truth will never be. It's never just one full truth. I think it'll never stop as long as you live. But as long as you keep searching, you just gather more information. But outside of that, I think certain things is they already plan stuff. Like I say, these people plan things 10, 20, 100 years of a generation. So they slowly, like we say, unravel things in our faces.
Because I think they did sonar detection in Egypt, and they found like
underneath the pyramids,
unlimited cities. Like
it's
they found a
real
city,
cities underneath.
They went
the
down there, then they ran a sonar, and it went deeper than the sonar could detect. Like it was a city,
like
you go down,
cities,
there's another city, there's another city, and the sonar couldn't keep up with how many was down there. So you got to imagine. Okay, we think of the hollow Earth theory.
Yep, you're right. Yep. Damn.
They say it's different life everywhere. They say
it's got to be.
They say Earth school is the hardest school, but they say you don't get up out of here until you pass, basically like passing all the classes. Then eventually you'll end up on a better transition somewhere else.
You talking about the dimensions?
Yeah, like just in general. Yeah, so we might be here now, but when people transition, that some people come back to Earth, but then some people go to like a better universe.
Well, one thing I never understood. Why would a nigga want to go to space? Like astronauts and like, I never understood that. Like me, I'm cool right here. If there's something after I die, perfect. But as of right now, why the fuck would I want to go to the moon? Why the fuck would I want to go to space? I never understood.
Curiosity kills the cat.
Yeah, I don't get that. I don't
it
get
might be something better.
But do you understand, like, it's space? Like, that's what, I don't know.
But
like,
we don't really understand space. We never been there.
No,
so,
we don't.
Of
but
course,
just off of like,
off of what they tell us.
Off of science. Bro, and watching
this is why I'm blaming the boomers. These dumbass niggas fell for the moon. How the fuck? First of all, where did the telephone come from? The nigga made a phone call from space. Hey, president, we here. You told us there's no gravity in space, and the flag is clearly waving in the motherfucking space. How did that shit happen?
Crazy. Okay, well, can you answer this? Because I asked someone recently, someone that was delivering material at our site, and he worked for a satellite company. I said, bro, explain this to me. Everything we use is based on satellites, right? I said, so they're up there. What the fuck are they built on? Or what type of engine do they have to where they're just up there?
What's feeding
like,
what you're saying?
How the fuck are they just up there? Do y'all go up there and change the battery, recharge them? Why don't they ever fall? Like, what the fuck are they? No, and I'm being dead ass serious. I'm like, what the fuck is keeping them up there?
And they got so many scientists.
Like a satellite.
What'd he tell you?
He said, bro, I have no fucking idea.
That's the swap out.
He can't tell you.
God damn.
That's the swap out with them reptilians, nigga.
All right.
Go out there in the country, abduct them.
But
niggas.
what the fuck is that? What's keeping the satellite in the air? What type of propeller do they have that they don't
really
come down?
No satellites in space.
They're not in space.
Past the firmament. They're
so they're on the ground
up there, but they're not in space like you think because there's no real photos of Earth. Like, I don't know if people know that. All the photos from NASA, they're CGI. There's not one real photo.
So where are the satellites then? They're on ground?
They're just in the sky, past probably maybe the clouds or what you think.
Past the clouds.
Yeah, but wouldn't we be able to see
like that? Are they really up there?
Like, but even if they were just past the clouds, what the fuck is keeping them up there? Like, what type of propeller
I've been on plenty of planes. I
won't be surprised one day they come out with a battery that never dies. Like, they probably got things already.
So they already got a propeller that never stops.
Yeah, they got things that's already
That's crazy.
made.
They already got the chargers that charge your phone instantly. Like, you just touch it, and that motherfucker 100%.
That's crazy. You said that. I've been on, nigga, I done been on so many fucking planes. Never once seen a satellite.
Never once seen nothing.
What do you see? You don't see
exactly.
shit.
The abyss, nigga.
Well,
I seen Superman.
You get higher in the clouds, you see no more clouds.
Right. They tell you it's in space. Why don't we have real photos from space then? If they're in space.
We should have videos by now.
Why haven't they gone back since 69? What did they see on the moon to make them say, nigga, I'm never going back? Was there somebody up there?
Why can't we get back? How did we go to the moon in 69 and you lost the technology to go back.
Bro, then they just try to act like what's the name of them? Went out of space, the females.
Yeah, them bitches.
That's
Bitches flew right above the clouds and
Bitches
came back.
go out of space.
Came back with her stiff weave, sitting up. Like,
Man, that shit was a spirit flight.
You know, when
Bitch got out and kissed the ground. Bitch, get your dumb ass.
you know
up.
your equilibrium
played
is
your
so
acting skills
off once
bump.
you. Yeah. And for them to just jump up, nigga.
and people still believe that.
Hell no.
So that's why I'm saying you can't just blame the boomers. We got people with all this knowledge now.
They really
still
that.
believe
They
in that.
believe Katy Perry went to space.
Right.
Oh, these niggas is
What's the
stupid.
point of sending her?
That's what I didn't understand.
Nigga, she wanted to perform.
No, they wanted to get the idiots to believe her, get her followed.
How you get to space but can't get to the bottom of the ocean? That's here.
The ocean a little different though because
The
you
ocean
start get
crazy.
down there, nigga explode.
I don't
French
never
good.
want to. I don't never. All right. No, the
Pressure.
same thing happened in
Not you, the
space.
I
technology.
know,
though.
yeah, no, you're right, but it's too. It's
Well, the
it's
last
too much.
submarine that went
You
down
get
there,
there, you go.
it exploded.
Bucks up.
That tried to go down to the Titanic. I think it made it to the Titanic once. I
Yeah,
think it was
explorer
Ocean
thing.
Gate. Ocean Gate.
No,
I
they
don't know
said
what
they
it's
made it
called.
to the Titanic.
No,
With
they
the
did
people,
a few
the
times.
people, the people that died trying to go see the
Fuck you want to go
prophets.
see the Titanic for? Watch the movie, dumbass nigga.
Wow,
Yeah,
exactly.
He was
trying to
super-
go down there.
He was
That,
just
a
trying to
billionaire
go.
took his son with him on that trip.
Dumbass
too.
nigga.
Yeah.
His son didn't want to go. He
They
made it.
had one person on that was going and wanted to get rid of him. Get rid of all of them.
Yeah,
They got
the
rid of
nigga
them.
who
You should've- you
created
should've
that
been
shit.
on
And,
it.
and the crazy
Yo,
part
you
about
know,
that situation, Ocean Gate, is the dude, like, you got, project manager, all the, making sure everything's good, the specs, all of that. And everything said, like, hey, this is not going to work. He like, no, we still going down.
Because
It was cracks it from
even
the
when you
last
think,
time.
even
they
when you,
went-
even
they
when you think
fixed
about
it.
the ocean, you go so far down and start to become black. Like
You can't see shit.
You're not going to see nothing. So trying to get to the bottom of that, it's
Why?
probably like you said. But what you just said about the ground and the
Hey,
cities,
Vaughn, what time is it?
the ocean is probably unlimited.
Nigga,
5:45.
I don't even want to learn how to swim. I don't fuck with the water.
You don't know how to
Nigga,
swim? Y'all know how to
Hell
swim?
No, for
I
what?
I
I'm not a
low
swimmer.
key be cool in the ocean.
I'm not getting
past,
in the ocean for what?
You don't
past
gotta
my
go.
motherfucking waist.
I'm not doing it, dog.
When that shit start,
I feel like it's going to drag it.
Bro,
He's
I
gonna
swear to
beat
God,
that girl like
Drag
this.
nigga.
I was in Mexico, nigga. I think Cabo.
Nope.
I jumped off the boat. We did the snorkeling thing. I swear
Nope.
to God. Every time I looked down and looked up, the boat got further away.
That's
See,
what
I'm
happens.
not doing that.
And you
right
can't
there.
see nothing. Like you literally can see nothing.
they
Anything
can
just
make
come
it.
get you.
They can make it stop a little
I'm
bit though,
not
but it does
doing-
move away.
Nah, but
yeah.
the
None of
water,
that.
No, I'm saying you moving away.
the water is
Yeah.
already
The
like
tide is
it's
already
taking you.
Taking you, yeah.
The water, like, come with me, nigga. That's why I went to Venice Beach my whole childhood, every Sunday, from a child to an adult. Every single Sunday. I have never been in the ocean in Venice.
Yeah, that water,
Never
though.
even put my feet in the water.
When we went on,
I go to the sand.
When we went
I'm
on
not
that,
going
when
to
we
that
went on
water.
that cruise, I used to look at like I used to stay up all night, but I'd be looking from the balcony.
What
like,
on that?
Bitch,
What?
Like,
Oh, you
it's-
on that Carnival cruise?
It's over. You looking at cruise like any
You
cruise.
talking about the big boat cruise?
yeah,
Yeah.
I'm just saying, being
That's
that
the
deep
most
in the
fight.
being that deep in the ocean, you look, and I always think in my head like, what if I just jumped in this motherfucker? Or what? Seeing somebody like they said, people fell in there. Like,
They
that's
gone.
why. That's
Yeah,
why I
they
get
gone.
props. No, I get props to that dude that jumped in the ocean out
get
there.
that dumbass nigga
That
that props.
kid-
For his
nigga.
kid, nigga.
What
Oh,
nigga?
boy, I
He
think
jumped,
so.
remember that he jumped in there for his baby and saved him.
Oh, yeah,
cruise
yeah,
was
yeah.
they
Yeah,
on?
that's
I don't know
crazy.
what cruise he
There's
was on,
one of them
but
big
the dude,
boats.
they say he didn't hesitate. But
I
they
thought you
got
was
him.
talking about the kid who got dared
Y'all-
to jump
y'all
in
doing
and
that?
got
No,
out of
not
sharks.
no idiot like that.
I
Yeah,
love
nah.
that.
Y'all
The
doing
dude
that? Y'all doing that? You
I'm
just
Mando. I'm
Yeah,
not
for
even
your
think
kid,
twice.
for
real.
That's an easy call.
That's
like.
We just gonna have to go out
How you gonna
together.
live like that? You live the rest of
I'm
your life like a
watching my
coward,
kids
nigga.
drown
Yeah.
like, nah, we gotta go out
Absolutely.
Like-
together.
Yeah.
That's what we're gonna die
You know,
together.
Callie ain't jumping in.
We
No,
die
I don't
together.
got-
Callie like you should have jumped your dumb ass in. I told you.
Callie gonna turn some Draco.
Oh, I might just grab,
Start singing the
I might just grab her mom and throw her after. Nah, you.
Just go on, come here. Come here. You go home.
This shit's stupid. I'm just saying, like, from a logical standpoint, like, is there anything you could do? Because now it's just
He
two
saved
motherfuckers.
them.
Now it's just two motherfuckers
you
dead.
Nah,
Saved
he
them.
did say,
They
but
both
That's
live.
rare though.
how could you
but-
live with
But you're gonna
yourself
be
watching and not?
you're gonna be
not
dead.
dry?
You're gonna be alive but dead on the inside. So there's no way you
It ain't
wouldn't
gonna
go
affect
right.
Callie.
after
That's
this.
gonna be burned in your memory
Hey, fact,
bank
Callie,
forever.
his mind already made up.
You won't be able to live.
No,
Yo, some niggas don't give a fuck about their kids once they have them.
Callie
no,
was a nigga.
I'm gonna be great. I'm gonna love my kids,
You're
but
thinking they're gonna
I'm
say,
just thinking
oops.
like, damn, like all the way down there.
He ain't got no kids yet, so he
Yeah,
I ain't got no
I
don't got
kids,
no
but I
attachment.
know, ain't no
Kids,
hesitation. I'm gonna jump in. I got to.
Hey, but you see that thought you just had? Somebody told me I was dumb as hell for this, right? I said, you don't really think your thoughts, they just pop in your head. Like, you have good thoughts and bad thoughts. And I said, you ever been on the top of a high-ass building, looked down and just thought, what happened if I jump? Yeah. How you just said, I looked out into the blackness, like, what happened if I jump in there? Where did that thought come from?
Yeah, that's
What
crazy.
made you even think that? Like, part of you wants to jump in and see what happens. But then the logical part be like, Your dumbass better not jump in.
Nah, for me thinking that is like I would want to jump in, but the logical thing is like you be dumbass to jump in. Like I would like to jump off of something like that and jump in the ocean. If it's a boat right there waiting, just to get right.
Yeah,
in.
I ain't doing it.
But
like to see what
for
it's
no
like.
reason,
Yeah.
you just
trusting that
Nah,
boat.
because
I ain't trusting
maybe,
that water.
Maybe it's the thrill or excitement. It's no different from you jumping out the plane or stuff like that. So
I did that.
yeah, he
Yeah.
did.
I ain't doing that either.
Yeah, I did that. But
I would
no,
do
it's
it.
like people you see who, they get bored with a gun and, man, what it feel like to get shot?
Nah, that's
Shoot
the
themselves through their hand or
Nah,
something?
that's the dumbest
My
shit.
So they
homie did
had
that
those
shit.
thoughts, but the thoughts, they chose
My
the...
homie did that shit.
They chose the
My homie
bad
did that
thoughts.
shit.
Exactly, that's what I'm
Playing with
saying.
guns.
I know.
Spinning the
Playing is
No,
different.
not
No,
playing, I
it's
mean on
good.
purpose. I seen a
Purposeful
video of a nigga
cheddar bomb is nuts.
shot himself in the foot on purpose.
That's crazy.
But some people want to see how
They want to see how it feels.
He's born in the 2000s for sure. That ain't no nigga that was in the 70s or 80s or 90s.
Like,
People don't
Now,
ever think about this. You don't never think, damn, why am I having these thoughts? Or the people get a knife like, damn, I wonder how
I
sharp
do.
it feels to
Movies.
cut myself.
Movies
Nah,
make
you-
niggas
Nah, ain't no fucking
want to
movie.
experience movie-like situations. You see some crazy shit on the movie, and all of a sudden you wanna relive that scene. Cause any nigga that wanna shoot himself probably seen a nigga get shot on TV and
Most
thought
niggas
it
that
was
wanna-
funny.
most niggas that
Whether
wanna-
it was Harlem Nights or one of them kind of movies, and now all of a sudden you think it's funny to be shot, or just like you said, a nigga want to jump off a boat. It's like you probably seen a movie where a nigga jumped off the boat and ended up on a fucking desert island.
Nah,
and
these
found
are just
trouble.
random thoughts for no fucking
that's
reason.
crazy though.
Like no movie involved. You just look
No.
down like,
You
damn.
think it just come out of nowhere?
I think
these
it do.
crazy
I
thoughts.
think it just come out. Well, it's like the cartoons, right? They put the devil and they
The
put
little-
the angel. I
yeah.
think they already knew this though. Like your thoughts just gonna come to you and you gotta make a choice. You gonna go with this thought or you gonna go with that
Give me
thought?
some real
Like subliminal
glass
messages.
chewing niggas that take that dumb and shoot it. Like I seen a nigga online the other day put on a bulletproof vest and let his homie shoot him, and I'm like, first of all, how are you
The dumbest nigga is the
trusting
homie
his
for
aim?
shooting him, because if you kill him now, you got a murder on you.
Right, but not only that, how are you trusting his aim? Because if you ever put on a bulletproof vest, it's only covering that. You can get hit here, you can get hit here. You can
How you trusting that motherfucker
you can
finna
get
work?
hit here.
That's the whole point of their testing.
crazy.
Bro, I seen one dumb. I seen the bitch sit in front of the dartboard in a bar. And they was drunk. Put the apple on her head. The
Oh,
nigga threw the
yeah.
dart. Shit went right to her eye. Dumbass bitch.
Yeah, I see a lot of people do that type of stuff.
Mm-mm.
Like you seen the drunk nigga in Mexico. Cuz was aiming at his wife. She put the shit on his head. They had to come grab it. Cuz was finna dome that bitch.
I gotta stay out of the
He
bars.
told him this shit here. I'm gonna shoot the apple.
I
off
gotta
your
stay
head.
out of the
Hey, that-
bars.
but
Now he
that's-
had a Modelo bottle. Come with the bottle
Oops,
on
he
her
said
head.
oops
but
and
look.
shit. Yeah.
Cuz
Oh,
was
my
aiming.
bad. Yeah.
But
That nigga was like wobbling and shit. I said, we finna kill this bitch.
Now, when it comes to that, that's why they for sure call it Spears. Because
Oh, yeah, you start
Spears,
wilding.
now Spears then took over at that point. You could be cool, you can have a sip of something and still be yourself a little bit, but 9 times out of 10, what's them people that's maxed out, you looking in their eyes like you gone.
Oh yeah, you out of here.
You
Yeah,
see,
you're not even you.
yeah, it's
Oh,
like
yeah, I'd have
your
been there.
eyes is you
I'd have been that
something took
person.
over.
I'd have been that
I
person
think
a
we
few
all have
times.
at a point.
You know.
But I'm just saying that's what when you see shit, that's why the nigga like this.
I was finna splatter her shit. I said, this nigga.
Yeah, he would have been
He
in
don't wake up, I
jail.
don't remember nothing.
He'd have woke up like, what happened?
That shit crazy. But yeah, this was a good one, man. We're gonna get up out of here, man. We done hit the 2-hour banger for y'all. You
Hey,
feel me?
man.
My boy came fresh off of work for niggas.
Yeah, I had to because I was wondering what was going on with you guys. I was watching y'all content. I was like, man, I gotta go sit back with y'all, man. I had those fucking tickets for whatchamacallit. I think didn't I hit y'all? I had
Hey,
to
capping ass
Yeah, this
nigga.
nigga
No, I
over
did,
here capping right
nigga.
on live.
No, nigga,
That's
I had
crazy.
to, I
He
had
said
to,
I had them tickets for whatchamacallit.
what's the shit called, man?
You talking about
oh,
candy bars and shit.
You know,
Whatchamacallit?
what's that
Yeah.
shit? Complex Con.
Cut, never told us
said I
about
had
no
tickets.
tickets.
Complex Con, nigga, I text y'all niggas.
Hey,
you
it's
never
always a
told us
nigga
about
hitting
no
you
tickets.
after the shit over. Oh, nigga, you didn't go to the Super Bowl?
Hey,
I had the
yeah.
tickets for you, nigga.
Hey, you want at that party, nigga?
Yeah,
That shit was cracking. Y'all should
No.
have been there.
Damn,
Hold
didn't
on.
I text
Hey,
you?
I'm about to
Oh,
tell
I
y'all
forgot
niggas
to
right
hit
now.
send.
Hey, and what I say to y'all
Don't
niggas,
come on
I'm
here
saying,
capping, nigga. You ain't tell us that.
Nah, wait, let
You
me
said
say-
something about some tickets, but you didn't say
You
Complex
never said
Con.
nothing. Cut, never elaborate.
Hey, yeah, I was
Cub was like, hey, I got some tickets. Like,
No,
what the fuck you
hey,
talking
man,
about?
I told y'all
Nigga
niggas.
waiting for Cut to finish.
Yeah,
You know how people be typing to you, the dots just showing.
You know what?
Then it just go away.
Hey, no, I'm look,
That nigga crazy.
man, I'm telling you.
We gonna end this here, man. Violent, no way. Come here for the facts, no cap, except for Bro Rogan today.
Yeah, capping
But
ass
yeah.
nigga. I was
no,
gonna
I'll
let the
be
nigga
capping.
freestyle.
Oh yeah,
spit your
hold on,
shit.
wait. Fuck that shit. I'm gonna put on the Mobb Deep beat.
Nah, you can't put the. I don't think you can do that. They gonna copyright it.
Acapella, bro.
You gotta
You
go
said
off
you
the-
got
YouTube.
acapella.
Yeah.
Copyright y'all.
Yes, they is.
Yeah.
You can't put none of that music.
Yeah,
on
they're
here.
gonna blank that shit out.
Then I'll bring one of my own. I can't.
bring an original
spit
beat.
something
Y'all
out
do
the
Acapella gonna be
If you got
fire.
bars, nigga, you got bars, it's going to still slap.
Nah, I know, but everything just sound better with a beat. You know what I'm saying?
You ain't no MC.
I am.
Capping ass nigga.
Don't hear me there.
Cub been talking about I had something out of bars. He had a whole verse he been waiting for this whole time.
Hey, nigga. Bro Rogan is in the bitch already. Hey, it's still easy to knock a nigga head off of his shoulder. Now that I'm older, punches still feel like a boulder, smashing you right in front of your face. Stay in your place or get placed in that corner, blank face, staring at space. Dag nabbit. I see a nice booty, I got to have it. I like those. Angela Bassett's, Jessica Rabbit's. I hit them with no passion and pass them like I was magic. My Johnson, stay in first place in the Western Conference. It's nonsense. Thinking otherwise, you better strategize. You think we Taliban or Hamas. The way we terrorize, the bullet spray and land on your block. Since you was talking a lot, I'm at your spot. Nigga, show what you got. I'm on a late night slide mission. If we see an enemy, then a perfect stranger about to learn a hard lesson. We carry guns not for protection. And for you niggas talking like you cowboys never drove down Western. A chatty patty that love a Buford from Raleigh. Grandma down from the valley where I sadly just clipped.
Nah, that ain't it. Word to Charlemagne, that ain't it.
Hey.
It was all right. It was all right. He had a couple bars in there.
I got bars.
I want to know what y'all think.
How did he with the Charlemagne?
Let us know what y'all think about Bro Rogan freestyle in the comments.
Nah, that was just me clowning.
Nah, the Magic Johnson first in the Western Conference.
I just clowning.
Nigga.
Oh, we still recording?
Crazy. You know we still recording. Nigga, just got young rappers.
Hey, fuck
What's wrong
it.
with this nigga?
Hey, I shoot a nigga off a motorcycle, mini bike or scooter. I love when y'all doubt I'm a shooter, hire a tutor. Beat niggas like the Broadway Bruiser or Red Rooster. Pipe cooter like Jack Stephan or Roto-Rooter. No, but hey.
Send us out of here, Bob. He said, I got to redeem myself. Send us out of here, Bob.
Hey, y'all hit him with the Charlemagne. Nah, that ain't it.
Charlemagne faces in the chat.
Yeah, Charlemagne faces in the chat, kid. Hey, we out of here, man. Barware, no way. Back.
Ain't no handouts, I did it from the ground up. In the streets, thugging hardest when they found us. Got a problem, nigga, watch my troopers mount up. My bitches bang too, and you a lame though. You niggas ain't outside, yeah, we came through. You want your lights up, we put you on the shake.